Woo! What you doing, little lady?
My robots, handmade by robots, came in, but the boxes were damaged. So now they are going to be free from their boxes. They are going to become out of box robots.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun in keeping them in the box if the box is damaged.
Well, they're pretty good on with their customer service and stuff. So I mean, it's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
She's already got it handled and under control. But you know what's crazy about these things? I didn't realize because I've never taken one out of the box before. They're really light. They look like they would be really heavy, but they're not. They're like
oh yeah,
they're really really light.
yeah. I mean, I have my ghost face one, but I actually I had an extra ghost face one I sold at my whatnot auction on Friday night, and went pretty good. Uh, what's up, Trapper? Yeah, we're about to take off, my friend. We're about to take off. Hello, Deborah Lane. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Uh, who else do you see, Sass?
Naughty Mad Hatter, James Bashir, Tats, Caitlin, Geek Meets Eats, Auntie M.
What's up, Auntie
That is,
M? Thank you so much for being here.
oh, Big Easy, my new
Big
bestie.
easy. Hope everybody's doing well. Obviously, we have a show tonight. It's kind of a first time of sorts on Pop In Around the World, because and we've already seen that this year with Sharon. So we're getting some first timers, coming on our show. This one tonight, a great supporter in the community. Absolutely, he's funny in the chats. Very supportive. Um, I don't know. Sometimes you want to think he's a female because we can call him a dot, you know. But
Well, he was a
uh,
sexy dot last week, so
yeah, absolutely. Um, but tonight, guys, we get an opportunity. We're going to go to Kentucky. Sass, we get to go to Kentucky. So you excited about that?
I am excited about that.
Because now, Sassy, can we catch a little Kentucky Derby? It might be raining, but I mean, can you bring a raincoat? I'd love to see the horses, and kind of go across there. So
Is that
maybe,
something that you really would like to do one day?
oh yeah, I would go to if I went to Kentucky, I would want to go around that time. That'd be awesome to experience.
Yeah.
Um, when I was younger, I remember going to the horse races in Los Angeles, like the Los Alamitos racetrack. And then Friday nights I'd have dollar hot dog nights, obviously like dollar beer nights and stuff like that. But I remember going, like, my mom would go, and I just remember having fun with that and trying to pick some horses, so horse races have been a lot of fun for me throughout, in general. So
Hey, Sharon.
what's up, Sharon?
More excited about Kentucky going to the Bayou.
Um, but I mean,
Yeah,
also in
I've never been to the horse races. I've been to I don't think I've been to any kind of race before. I don't
really.
think I've been to any race before, no.
Well, I can guarantee you, if I mean, I mean, you may not want to go for it or not, but if there was the last donut in the donut shop, I might have to race you for it. I
Oh,
might have,
for sure. Yeah,
yeah.
for
I
sure.
mean, we could do that kind of race. We can also kick back a little bit of some Mr. Harris whiskey there. Because he's from Harris, Kentucky, right?
I don't know if I don't like whiskey.
You want down to a shot of whiskey?
No.
No.
Ooh, take the hair off your chest.
So what are you, like, a wine girl?
More of a wine cooler. I don't really like wine either.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Big Easy, don't go to the Derby. Too many people just go to Keeneland during the meet. Okay. See, that might be something too. But yeah, so Umpty, is coming aboard here. We got an opportunity to bring him on. So definitely we need to kick the show off. So are you ready, Sassy? Because,
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we gotta, because I was not really paying attention at the time, but man, we gotta burn rubber and get to the airport. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that. All right, now we're at the airport, so now we're getting ready to go to Kentucky. It's a good thing we have that fast Uber. So we are about ready to head out, and so why don't you guys come along for the ride? All right, and here we go. We got a show. We got we're driving. What's up, Ham Fam? How are you? Appreciate you hanging out and being here.
We got Johnny Funko and Nadia too that just came in.
The Canadian, they're coming in full force. The Canadians. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. Up top is I put something. So let me go ahead and share this for you guys because obviously, we got to bring in our man, Mr. Umpty himself. Let's see if I can
do the Humpty dance.
Well, while I'm doing that, real quick, Sassy. Do you anything that you want to talk about? How was your weekend? I noticed you have some really cheap gas in your town.
You know, quite a few people commented on our cheap gas, and that's even one of the higher gas stations. We actually have stations that have cheaper gas than that.
Yeah, I mean we're almost by summertime. We're going to be probably like $6 a gallon.
That's crazy to me. I can't imagine ever paying that much.
Yeah, it's absolutely a joke. That's why when I go down to Reno, it's a little bit cheaper, and I go to Costco and then fill up and everything.
Yeah, that's why we live in Louisiana. Cost of living is a lot cheaper here than anywhere else.
Yeah, it's there are a lot of places out there. I mean, definitely, rents are going up. I mean, it's crazy. What's up, Mark? How's it going?
Oh, I did forget to tell Frog Pop Fanatic hello. The graphics were going across the screen as he came in, so I wanted to say hey to my friend. Hey, baby Ice.
Ice, baby.
The gas here. What was it? Was it $3.29 that y'all saw on the thing on Instagram? I think the cheapest we have is, I want to say right around $3, $2.97 maybe, something like that.
I want two bitty.
Two bitty.
Two.
Oh, cats and the jambalaya did happen. I just got swept up in the moment of the parade and didn't I drank a few and didn't take any pictures. But Mr. CAJUN actually recorded the whole parade and he was on IG Live, but then he didn't save the IG Live, so I don't know what happened. $200.
All right, well, we're gonna about ready here to bring Mr. Scratch on board here. So I'm looking forward to Mr. Umpty Scratch. So let's go ahead and give this to you.
Hold on to your hats. We're going to Kentucky. We're going to the fair to See the senoritas with flowers in their hair. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it all you can. Shake it like a milkshake and do the best you can. Shake it to the bottom, shake it to the top, then turn around until it's time to stop.
And here is the Dot himself. Hello, Dot.
Hello, everybody.
Obviously, Umpty, don't worry, guys. He wants to show off his new logo. And speaking of which, he does have going on right now. If you go to umptyscratch.net, he has stickers. You could buy some stickers, his newest ones, and he'll tell you a little bit more about that as well. He has a great website up, and definitely some things that are going on with that. But the man who always supports in the community has been able to come through in so many ways with Caitlin, with the Toys for Tots, just helping out where he can, has been a great force in the community. And tonight we get an opportunity to welcome him in, and then tomorrow you get a little bit of double dose, guys. So make sure tomorrow you go to Geek Meets Heath. Brandy's going to have a little bit of fun with Umpty as well. So make sure you guys catch her 7 p.m. Eastern, correct? Or is it, 7 p.m. Eastern?
No,
4
it'll be late.
Pacific, I think.
9:30.
Oh, 9:30? Okay.
It's gonna be late.
Oh, she changed the time.
Okay. All right. Well, so Mr. Umpty Scratch, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, there you guys go, Mr. Umpty Scratch, just coming in off of his Harley, all ready to go. So everybody in the chat, like I said, we're here to hang out and spend a little bit of time with Umpty. So
You can also use that as a welding hat.
I'm actually gonna make these like Chucks and sell them or give them away to my Patreons.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to get one.
But anyway, so Umpty, we have some questions that we want to ask you tonight. I want to hang out and have a little bit of fun with you. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to do some duck races. Maybe play some games. James, maybe we might play a little bit of bingo. Know how much you love that. But we're here to kind of hang out. So Umpty, you're looking good back there. You got the camera going. You got the light going. You got the sound going. Now, not too long ago, you kind of had some issues with that, but you made some adjustments. So hopefully now, between today and tomorrow, we'll start seeing some Umpty Scratch videos.
It may happen eventually. Probably not yet, but.
All right. Well, we got a thumbs up in the chat if you'd like to see some videos from Umpty soon. So we got to egg him on a little bit, 100%. But thank you, Umpty, for hanging out and joining and being a part of our show. We appreciate it. When Sassy said that you were going to come on, I said, all right, is he coming on as a dot? She's like, no, yeah, he's going to come on not as a dot. I was like, all right. So we're rocking and rolling.
Matt Hatter wants you to know he's wearing his world premiere of Umpty shirt right now.
I'll have to show you what I got my Papa Lane shirt on. So everybody can see it.
All right. So how have you been, Umpty? How was your weekend?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
went out a couple of times. Went out and done a couple of things with some friends.
Okay. And you just not too long ago were you like house sitting or something, or
house sitting for my brother for 10 days.
How was that?
That was like quarantine. He has a black lab who looks at you every time you eat to make sure she gets some food. And then she would come down there and do Chewbacca. sounds to make me go give her treats. But it
He
was
said it was like quarantine.
Quarantine.
I didn't see nobody but for 10 days.
Wow.
Uh,
That's
all
funny.
right. Let's see here. Just noticed the Chuck Pop in the background. Love seeing it with a spot of pride. Oh yeah, and actually, let's. Why don't we go ahead and show that off?
Yeah, he's going to get a custom box in the process. But there's Chuck.
Got to raise it up a little bit. There we go. All right.
Uh-oh.
It's there,
There
right
we
there,
go.
right
Oh
there.
man, that is so awesome looking.
That's cool.
I found somebody to do the box for me, so we'll have a box.
They have it. I think they have these things where you can print them. Like you can, like through Etsy and stuff like that. Like you can actually like print them out.
Yeah, I got a pretty good deal to get one made.
Okay. Actually, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Of course, there's that one too.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
That's my Jar Jar section.
Good old Jar Jar. I sent you I sent you something Jar Jar right not too long ago. Is it like or something I sent you Jar Jar? I think. Oh, there
Right
it is.
there he
Oh,
is.
that's cool.
He's in the Jar Jar section.
Yeah, that's it's hard to find those things like especially for like something like Jar Jar.
Yeah.
All right. But anyways, like so we're just chilling and hanging out, guys. Having a little bit of I don't know, get to know Umpty time, because it's not every day, Umpty, that you get the chance to be on a stream where we don't see you just as a dot. I mean, we've heard you sing before. You've done some Britney Spears or some Miley Cyrus.
Oh, he's done a lot of different ones.
And the thing people don't know is when I was singing, I was laying flat on my back in bed when I was doing all that.
Oh wow!
Wasn't sitting up or anything.
Nice. So talking about like some of your inspirations, I mean, for you, have you always been like roots for Kentucky? Like, I mean, a lot of like, you get some of those Kentucky like blues and like, I mean, what kind of music person are you? Do you like a lot of different varieties?
I like all kinds of music. Now, in our town here in Henderson, we have W.C. Handy lived here for a while, so we have what is pretty much the largest free bluegrass festival or blues festival probably in the country, and we also have a free bluegrass festival. But we've had big name people come and play at the Blues Fest every year. It's been about 25 years they've been doing that.
Yeah, there's even a guy that goes that has a connection to Louisiana. I think that's how me and Umpty really became friends.
Yeah.
Like really good friends was because of the connection from Louisiana to Kentucky. So
they have a Thursday nights. They have a CISCO CAJUN food fundraiser, and they have CISCO music every Thursday night during the Blues Fest.
Oh wow!
So from Lafayette, Louisiana, Chubby Carrier usually comes every year to play.
That's where I'm from, my hometown.
So what's your weather like out there in Kentucky? Like, you get a lot of like, do you get the snow? You get all 4 seasons?
Yeah, we get all 4 seasons.
Okay.
Sometimes in 1 week.
Oh.
It's been warm the last couple of days, and I think it's going to be cold another day or two. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days, and then get cold again next week.
It was cold today where I am.
We have tornadoes. We've had tornadoes come through here.
Wow.
Now, have you been like your tornadoes come through? So what's the closest you've dealt with tornadoes? Like, because I mean that's got to be scary.
They've come over my house. I remember when I was a kid and we lived out in the country, and there was a lot of farm fields, not directly behind, but in the distance. I remember looking out the window when I was a kid, and we watching the tornado go across the farm field in the opposite direction.
Wow.
And then we've had when I was a kid, June 8th, we had one. It was either a tornado or a bad storm, but I remember going in the building. I was coming home from Bible school, stopped at a neighbor's and stopped there, and then it hit, and there was like sound like a herd of buffaloes running across the roof, and then
I heard of
Wow.
buffaloes.
and
Hey,
then
Rico, Anthony, Christina.
Rukru,
like
how's Emily doing?
How's your thumb doing?
Her
Most
thumb?
of all. Yeah,
What
she hurt her
she hurt her
thumb
thumb?
bad.
What'd
Yeah.
she do to her thumb?
I don't know, but it's in a splint. She said she's lucky she didn't break it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's always like it's one of those tough things like when you can't use your thumb or like I mean when you have to have your leg hurt, you know, a cast on your leg and so or you got to walk in crutches, like especially like summertime, you know what I mean? It's like oh everyone wants to go to the beach, everyone wants to hang out and you're like, "Ah, I'm in crutches. I can't do anything," you know? It's like or you got to wrap in plastic to get in the shower, you know? It's like oh, such a
Or
pain.
you don't realize how much you use your thumb until you can't use your thumb. And then it's like, I didn't realize I used it that much.
Yeah.
Caitlin said she actually has pictures of tornadoes that she took when she was a kid across the fields when they were traveling.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, tornadoes. I mean, what's up, Zach? Tornadoes are, you know, I mean, like I said, I've never actually been in like around one or been part of one, but I can only imagine like the force and dealing with that through some of the like each part of the states, you know, obviously goes through a lot of different things. We get earthquakes, you know, like I mean, that's like one of our biggest things, earthquakes. Um, and then of course, you know, if we get snowstorms and stuff like that can be pretty bad, but you know, dealing with tornadoes or hurricanes, you know, being on that side of the coast is got to be like so scary. What's
yeah,
up, Reef?
those storms that hit Kentucky and destroyed all those towns, those were that one town, Dawson Springs, was probably 45 minutes away from me. I woke up that morning and watched. I was watching the Weather Channel till 1 o'clock in the morning till it went through, and I remember watching the radar went across, and we were pretty safe. We were right on the edge, and then sometimes you're watching, and we'll be in the very middle and safe, and they'll be all around real close by.
Yeah, it gets really scary when it hits home. I know when in August, you know, when we had the fire and we had to evacuate for the fires, and we were like right on the brink of the fire coming in our direction of where we live. And you know, but there was some weather that diverted and you know, they were expecting these high winds and they didn't happen and it alleviated them to dig the fire in a different direction and so our town, you know, avoided that and you know and that's what's scary because and then even Sassy I know recent not too long ago you guys dealt with your situation but you avoided it didn't quite hit in your direction.
Right. And see, we have hurricanes and tornadoes here. So hurricanes are a wider spread than I would say a tornado, but it can move over to where it's still the tip of you, but you just get like barely any rains depending on which side it's passing. The tornado, it's crazy because you never know where it's going to touch down at because it could hit the house next to me and then totally skip, you know, like a whole block and then touch down again and then destroy whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, tornadoes are very unpredictable.
Yeah, yeah, it's because as soon as they hit down, and then when you get the categories and you get all this stuff, but even like in the Philippines, you know, like I mean the monsoons and stuff, I mean it's just Mother Nature. I mean, it's crazy, and we're dealing with so much of it too now, with like you know the icebergs melting, and people don't seem to realize that when you look at something like that where it gets warmer and we're getting closer, hotter to the sun and stuff like that if an iceberg, a huge chunk of iceberg melts, it raises the water levels. And those water levels, I mean, for the most part, or if we have an earthquake, like if we have this fault line and they're expecting a huge earthquake, they don't know exactly when, but they are expecting it to happen,
Wow.
where the water levels can just rise 10 feet and cover the states, through the coastline, like Oregon, and plus here, like in Tahoe, we already have the huge lake. So if the water came into this town and raised the level even more for that lake, I mean, it
Yeah.
would just be like, there wouldn't even the high mountains. I don't even know if you'd be able to survive, working your way up to the high mountains. So, um,
Yeah, that's
it's
like here in Louisiana, we're below sea level. So
yeah,
any kind of water threat is flood city, you know.
and
Crazy.
that's why it's really important, I think, now in today's society to have in your car a car kit, like, have some snacks, have some water, have some first aid kit. Like, and I know some people think, like, I mean, go to the dollar store, grab a couple of things, put it like in a little, trunk or something, that you can put it in your back seat, especially if you're in a an area that develops very scary with stuff like that, because you never know when things are going to strike.
That's
And
right.
I mean, you could get a flat tire and go off the side of the road, and all of a sudden a snowstorm comes in. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can happen. And I think you have to kind of look at it today the way things have been. I mean,
Yeah.
it's scary out there. So
Yep.
what's up, so we have some questions for you, Umpty, and the Sassy put together, and so we're going to go ahead. But what we didn't tell you, Umpty, is that we totally changed them. So the questions that we previously asked you and you gave us the answers, we went ahead and just threw them out. We're changing them straight from the scratch because we wanted to throw you off guard a little bit, Umpty. So that's kind of what we're gonna do, and because we like to do that, that's what we do here. We love our guests, and we love playing around with them. So Sassy's got some questions, and we figured you're pretty good, knowledgeable, and that you'd be able to get down to it, no problem. So Sassy, you wanna take the questions away?
Yeah, sure. Tell us about your travels a little bit, Umpty. I know you've traveled all over, out of the country, around the country. You've tried different cuisines and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I got the only country I've been to is the Philippines. I got to go there about 2002 with work and spent about a month there training. Then I go to I have a friend, my best friend's husband's in the Navy, so they move a lot. So I've been to California about 5 or 6 times, and now they live in Kansas.
What part of California?
I've been to San Diego. I've been to LA.
Okay.
I've actually been on a trip when I was younger with another friend. I went to San Francisco. They lived in Fresno and went to Yosemite and all that.
Nice.
So I spent more time on the West Coast. I've never actually even been to Florida.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then my brother lives in Myrtle Beach, so
I will
a
say
couple
in
times.
Florida, there seems to be a lot of cons. There seems to be a lot of like things that happen in Florida. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it, like it's like, oh, like you went to the con, Sassy, but it just seems like there's a lot of activity, especially in our fandoms, that happen in Florida. You
Yeah.
know, so I mean, it's like wow. Sometimes I see something, or there's like a Walking Dead convention or something. I'm like, oh, I'd like to go. Are they going to do anything on the West Coast? And it's like, no, they not even like in LA do they do something. It's like it seems to be centered on that East Coast thing. And I don't know, maybe it's just because a lot of the celebrities are in on that time around that time, or the people that are running the events only live in that area. I don't know, but it's just crazy because you'd like to be able to explore, you know, and go check some of these things out. Have you ever been to any kind of cons, Umpty?
No, not as older. I think I went to a local comic thing one time when I was younger, but
Okay,
nothing really big.
all right. Yeah, we're gonna put Umpty in the hot seat. All right. So what else we got, Sass?
How long have you been in the Funko community?
I think I started. I've been watching YouTube lives and YouTube for a long time. I think I started watching learning about different people in the community of August of 2020, maybe.
Oh, okay. So you're relatively new. I figured
Yeah.
you had been around for a long time. What got
Um,
you into the Funko community?
well, the first thing I watched is I watched Eric Butt's channel. He opened boxes like geek stuff, and he opened Pop in a Box back then when they were big mystery boxes. So I just started Googling Pop in a Box mystery boxes, unboxings, and that's kind of how I started finding everybody.
Okay. So you've probably been around the same time that pretty much a lot of us have been around then
Yeah, since all the stuff happened.
since the pandemic. Yeah. What and tell us what you started up January 1st of 2021.
Okay, that was my website, www.umptyscratch.net, which actually is a domain I've had for a long time, but I brought it back to make it a collectibles website. Because what happened is I was watching all these lives, and I had a little notepad, and I put Monday, Tuesday, because I'd always tend to forget who was going to be on. And a lot of times YouTube wouldn't let you know about it. And so then I decided I was going to try to make that something that may help other people in the community to find lives and people in the community. So,
That's awesome. But you're expanding that, right? Though, because you do other things on it besides
yeah,
just um, just having the calendar of different YouTube lives.
yeah, I have a lot of stuff just about it. My stickers, I show what all my stickers were. Some MFP stuff I've been working on and about that. There's always new things I'm coming up with so it'll probably always be changing.
Don't you have a store you're starting though?
Oh yeah, I have Scratch Knot. It's not really a store, but it is a way to. It's like all my extra the stuff I want to trade or sell to get stuff that I want to keep. So it's kind of like it looks like a store, but basically, if you see something in there you like, you can go and you put it in your checkout and then check out, and it'll send me a message, and I'll know you're interested in it, and then we work out something for it. But
Yeah, we're actually in the process of working out a trade, right?
yeah, I have a Lucy pop for you. Yeah,
Right. And then I have that soda that you wanted. So
yeah,
yeah, so you go to his website. It's Scratch Not.
yeah. Well,
And
it just you just go to my website and it links. There's a link up at the top that'll
okay,
take you to it.
there you
And
go.
and
Yep.
so what about that first mystery sticker sale? What's
That
going on with that?
that you can click on that and it'll take you to the store and you can claim one. And it's going to be a mystery. Basically, what it's going to be is a mystery sticker. The only way to get it's by buying it through the sale, and everybody who buys one gets entered in a chance to win 100 hollow 3-inch stickers of their own design.
Very cool. So yeah, so if you go on the website, guys, he's got this live streams, and one of the things that's really cool about that with Umpty is he doesn't just put live streams that he wants to go to. He puts live streams on that, for example, like today we had the Pop Talk with Funko Illuminati, and then popping around the world. Like so, he'll do that based on the date. So based on what's going on for the events, generally that's one of the things that you look at. So here you got what the pop and the Sensei Serum, Geek Meets Eats. So all that information, if you kind of want to know what's going on today for a live, or if you're the person that you'd like to check out is going to run a live, you can always go to this website, umptyscratch.net. Pretty easy to remember. Um, Also, he has his, Scratch Knot, which is his store.
And I
So
have action figures, comics, not just pops on there.
yeah, so I mean, you can check, definitely something to check out. 100%. He does a lot of, he does his giveaways. He does, like I said, his scratch knot. He highlights shout outs with some videos. Like, see, here's Ryan Milky. You got LBD. Um, so look at that Tuesdays. Wait, Sass, isn't that tomorrow? Hmm.
Yeah.
He's even got his artist card series. 100%. So very, very artistic, very talented, and it's not that easy to put together a website. So to run that and do the other things that you do, and then be a supporter in the community. So what's that like running the website?
It's just coming up with ideas and finding the right programs that'll help you make it happen, and
Okay.
then just checking up. It's pretty simple once you get it set up. The hardest part's finding stuff to put on there, but and if I'm a lot of times I'm missing stuff, I don't have your live on there, and you have a live every week. You send it to me, and I'll add it. But I try to add them as I learn about them, but a lot of times I don't know. So
Okay. All right. What else we got, Sass?
About how many Funkos do you think you have?
I don't even remember what I told you. I think
You
about
said
40.
you have about 40, yeah.
About 40 that I keep.
250.
I got a whole lot more, but a lot of them I'm not keeping. I'm trying to get more that I want to keep.
What are you wanting to keep? Like, what is your main?
Cartoon pops are my favorite, and I like Hanna-Barbera, South Park, and The Simpsons. And
South
then,
Park?
yeah, and I'll keep some I like that are just stuff that reminds me of my childhood. I have an Evil Knievel pop. There's some other ones that I'll get, but I don't want the whole series or bunches of them.
So you don't have to. You're not a completionist. You just kind of
No,
one pop out of the line you like, then you just get that one pop.
yeah, I probably won't ever get any of the OG Hanna-Barbera stuff, as long as I got one of each character.
You never know. You never know.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, there might be somebody that's just getting out of it, and they want just get what they can for it. And I mean, you never know. Like sometimes, uh, you could come across a shop that's closing down. I mean, so you just gotta stick with it and look around and put it out there for people. You never know. Um, and like I said, you can always have a couple of people on the run looking for you. Looking for the pops. You hire a couple of crew, and they go out there and they scout the area. And one of your talented crew members that you could pull up would be these guys right here. They might run. They might try to find something for you. Hey there, boo boo. You never know. Or like I said, when it comes to finding things, these guys right here, you throw in a little Johnny Bravo. Hey, yo, um, you know, they might be able to do something for you as well.
Hey, Craig, AirPod Control. I'm a demon gamer. What's going on? Johnny said he appreciates all the support that you give to everybody in the community.
Thank you.
Oh, look, AirPod Control. I may have a few Hanna-Barbera pops here. Text me sometime.
Okay.
There you see,
There you go. See, you never know. You got to
you
just
never know.
put it out there. So, are you originally from Kentucky?
I'm born and raised
Right where you are?
same town. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Have you ever been married? Any kids? Any
Nope.
pets?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Have you ever thought about moving somewhere else, or I mean,
No,
you've been there?
no. I lived the next town over when I worked in tech support. I've been away from here a little bit, but most of my life I've been here.
Well, you help take care of your parents, though, right?
My dad, some.
Yeah.
I'm just around.
Hey, Tills. And you never wanted to get married or have kids?
No.
Or you said no. Okay. All right. Next question. We'll move away from that.
And once again, congratulations, Tills. I know they recently had hit the 1K, so congratulations, Tills Pops. And hello, Aussie Pop and Paul.
Hey, Paul. What's up? Let's see. I think I am pretty much done with the ones that I had. Didn't you have some questions too, Eric?
No, I didn't have any like necessarily. I was kind of messing with Umpty a little bit, make him think that we were gonna switch things up a little bit, like with the questions and stuff. But we do have for the chat, we do pull up our quiz based on our guest here, Umpty. and so we're going to go ahead and pull that up and give you guys an opportunity. Now, if Caitlin doesn't come in first, uh, then there's an issue. We'll have to figure that out. All right, but in the meantime, Umpty, why don't you give us a little rundown? Just in general, like what are some things, that I know you like the Hanna-Barbera, but I mean, what are some other like fandoms or things that you've wanted? Is there anything that like on your bucket list? Anything that you would like to acquire or go and do or see or somebody meet? Something like that.
I like to travel when I can, and I'd like to travel. I don't know. That's about the one thing. I watch a lot of the travel YouTubers, so and I like different kind of cultural foods. So I'd like to go to like Tibet or Thailand or someplace in Asia.
Are you a hot food type person?
I would probably say so. I don't necessarily eat hot food a lot, but I can. Doesn't deter me. The only thing I won't eat is balut from Philippines, and that was because my class, I said they all wanted me to eat it, and I pretty much said, well, if everybody eats one, I'll eat one, and half my class wouldn't eat it. So I said it's y'all's national dish. So
what was it like going over the Philippines? And I mean, obviously going to different countries, you take everything in. I know, like, recently LJ, got an opportunity to go, and visit Spain and, Paris and things like that. So, Sassy, have you had any opportunities to go to some countries?
I've only ever been to El Salvador.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Twice. I've been twice. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, so what's that like going to another country, especially taking in, because you're going to their cultures, you're going through, the temperatures, stuff like that, that maybe you're not prepared for. But I mean, there's just a lot to take in.
yeah, it was a big city. Was in Manila, and it's a big city, but you're working for somebody, so there's people there that take you around and show you stuff. And I tried a lot of the food, and it was pretty nice.
All right. And Umpty, you're welcome in Scotland anytime. I guess Ryan says he's not welcoming you, me, Sassy. We can't go, but Umpty,
No.
you're welcome in Scotland anytime.
I have a friend that lives the next little hamlet over from him. Actually, it's already over there.
Yeah, I even offered my humble abode for him to stay at, and then
and I mean, God, for crying out loud, right? I mean, Ryan.
Ryan needs to get me an extra job on Game of Thrones new shows, and then maybe I can come over
there. All right, so the code is in the chat for quiz.com. We're going to go ahead and pull that up. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of new how they have it. Well, Umpty, you could pick a theme. Do you want to pick a theme?
No, I don't really care.
Well, I can only pick out of 3 anyway, so
it's probably going to distract everybody.
Oh, look, it's monkeys.
Yeah,
that's cute. Right. I like that. You picked.
Oh, wait.
Illinois.
There we go.
No.
What?
Hold on. This is new the way they got it set up, so let me redo it. So if you're one person that got in there, you have an opportunity to win, right? That's weird that it did. I haven't seen it like this version before, because it's been a while since we've done.
I know Umpty said he wants to come to the Bayou. He said even if he has to hitchhike.
I'm planning to come down there.
Oh yeah.
Now see, I live on the Ohio River, and I used to take the flatboats down to New Orleans. That would be kind of neat to do.
That would be fun. A long trip, but it would be fun.
All right, so I'm probably gonna have to put a different one in there, I think. What was the code? The last code that we had. What were the numbers?
046315.
All right, yeah, we'll have to put in a different one. All right, so that is the code to get in. And then while that's going on, I'll figure this out. It says use any device to open. I think I think you just push start from here. I think that's how it works now. It's kind of weird.
So if Christopher was in here, he would ask you, who's your favorite, me or Eric?
I would say yes.
I'd like to see the manager.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I don't hear anybody. I got 4 people. It looks like that got in. So once again, guys, we're gonna do a quiz on Umpty, and we're gonna put some winners in there.
You gonna share the screen?
That's what I'm trying to
Oh.
do right here.
Hey, Nancy.
What's up, Nancy?
By the way, nice melons.
All right, so joinmyquiz.com. Let's see here. So, why?
The operation stinks.
So here's some memes from some of your fandoms here, Umpty. So obviously we have the Simpsons saying the Star Wars prequels are better. That's a paddling. Then you have this one right here. And of course you love your South Park. So South Park here.
Yeah, that's true. I miss Blockbuster.
I remember Blockbusters.
Yeah.
When I worked tech support, Blockbuster tried to come out with their own streaming service, and we helped support it. Of course, it ended up failing, and it didn't get off because it was a little bit too early. And then boom, Netflix started, and it took off.
Well, see, the reason I actually did a little research on this because I had to do a school assignment for the last class I took, or was a couple of classes ago. The guy from Blockbuster thought he was hot stuff, and he didn't want to conform or join forces, and he wanted to take over everything and didn't want to, play nice. And it wasn't taken off like he thought it would, so he backed out. And then right after that is when Netflix took off, and it's been a sensation ever since.
Well, I'm actually in the Blockbuster Discord, and I know that they're working on something for the future to come through because they were looking for to have some investors. They were looking for people that wanted to buy shares and invest in with Blockbuster. So I know something's brewing on the horizon for them. I don't know what will happen, but you got to figure, the head honchos got to say, okay, let's take a look at everything that's going on, because even like with the rental place that you can get on at 7-Eleven on the corner, the little red box thing or whatever, I think that's kind of died down a little bit. But a lot of people, obviously, with the streaming platforms, especially with HBO Max and, Disney Plus and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of where you're going, especially through a pandemic. People are home. So, but Blockbuster, like I actually worked at Blockbuster, it was a lot of fun. It was great to go in. You would go see if they have any the titles behind the shelf. Did you wait there at the door to see if the person bringing movies in was going to bring your title? You're like not even letting them put the movie in the box. You're like, what you got? What do you got?
Yep.
It's like, they're trying to get out of the car, and you're like, hey, do you happen to have Rain Man? You know, you got Rain Man going on over there. You know, excuse me, sir, can I get out of my car, please?
Right.
But yeah, definitely. And I know there was the one in Oregon that they had still. I don't know if that one officially closed or not, but I know that they did have one particular Blockbuster still open on the West Coast. So I'm back. See, speaking of Terminator, I'm back. Um, but all right, so we're doing a quiz. You guys have an opportunity to get on a quiz. It's for Umpty Scratch. We want to see who knows their Umpty Scratch trivia. And for the most part, you know, we're expecting Caitlin to come in first. No pressure. But that's kind of what we're doing right now. So,
what's up, Remy? Comic book poser.
what's up, comic book poser?
Hey. He is on next week.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, so comic book poser. So he's scouting it out, Sassy. He's kind of like saying, "Okay, what do they do?" Like, you know, he's you know, being the teacher.
Oh, I think you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. I don't know what happened.
We cannot hear it.
It's okay.
All right, what about now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the button hit the side or something. But comic book poser, you know, being a teacher, you know, and stuff. I'm sure he's taking his notes and prepping and, you know, going from there. So
Raise chaos. What's going on, brother?
yes, let's raise some chaos. That sounds like fun. That's all Umpty. Definitely.
He also challenged me to. He is going to quiz me next week, so I have to get on it. He sent me. I won some comic books from one of his live streams, so I have to read one of them because he's going to quiz me on them next week.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine. I won some too, and I'm still waiting, so I can't read mine yet.
Slab and some comics last week on his live.
Oh, you want a slab?
Got a slab.
I think this is the one I'm going to read though.
Let me see. Let me get you. Oh, the Spider-Man. All right.
Queen Goblin.
Is that a Queen Goblin?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. That's interesting.
I think that's the one I'm going to read. So, Remy, you know that's the one I'm reading.
What's up, Supine? How are you?
Hey, what's up, Supine?
The lovely Supine. How are you?
Y'all hit the mail tomorrow. Oh, y'all are hitting the mail tomorrow, he said.
Yeah, so Umpty, ours should be coming soon. So, and then obviously no mail today, you know, with the holiday. So,
yeah.
So the mail should be double tomorrow.
Right.
Although, you know, it's funny because sometimes my postman, like, I expect mail on Tuesday when there's a holiday, and like I've had it to where like he's just swamped. So he just like we're like one of the last stops of the day. So it's almost like he like says, "Oh, you know, I'll just go back and do them again tomorrow," and he doesn't bring our stuff. And it's like we've already had no mail on Sunday, very little mail on Saturday, and now you throw us a holiday on Monday, and then you don't bring us our mail on Tuesday. You know, it's like why are you holding my mail hostage? You know. So,
I'd like to see the manager.
All right, but so definitely we have this quiz going. Let me double check here real quick. So we got 12 in there, Sass. So what do you think?
Yeah, just go ahead and run it.
Hit the start button.
All right, so and as Kentucky Derby style, they are off and running. So the wild card is James Bashir's, but Big Easy is strutting out in the early lead. Big Easy. Oh, but wait, James Bashir's is coming back strong. Jeremy K is rising to the top, but then Unicorn's finding her way in the top three. Unicorn's stomping her way through. We don't know who's going to happen here. Little Monster, Big Easy. Now, one of the things is I did throw a couple of sneaks in there, so I may catch them off guard. You never know. Somebody might be having a lead and boom, they get knocked down because they didn't answer the question
Well,
properly.
Christina said she took the quiz already, but what she didn't realize was you accidentally closed that quiz, so you had to restart a new one. So she has to hurry up and get into this one.
Well, so what we'll do is maybe Christina Payne will just put her on the wheel for the winner of the last one because she won, right?
Yeah.
Because we had no choice. When I selected the theme, it just automatically started going, and that's one of the things is that they've kind of revamped this quiz thing, and it's been a while since we've done one. But all right, so here we go. So Milky. We got. Oh, look at that! I forgot about Nadia. Nadia's on it too. And you are a big fan of Nadia in Canada, right, That was one of the things that you had said before. I remember there was something that you said about Canada with Nadia.
Yeah, she's the #1 Canadian YouTuber in Quebec.
All right, but looks like Unicorn is stamping her lead by narrow, but Nadia she's hopping on the moose and she's coming through. She's going to try.
Brandy. Here comes Brandy.
Oh, we got Brandy.
Oh, here comes Poser.
Oh, Poser's in it too. You never know. This is prepared for a big finish here. Looks like even Jeremy K coming in. So we'll see if anybody finishes it. Now, like I said, my quizzes are designed for you to read the answers thoroughly, 100%. So,
hello, Anna.
What's up, Anna? How you been? Are you off school? How's things going?
You missed the date question.
And also, guys, Beer to Pop is going to be doing Wednesday his big 30K live celebration, 5 o'clock. So you don't want to miss that. And then tomorrow is going to be the Horseman. Whose channel I think is going to be on?
They didn't say.
Okay. And then
Night, Sharon.
All right, Sharon.
Night, Sharon.
And then I saw Eric. How are you, Eric? Hope you
hey, Eric.
Sending hugs to you as well. So yeah, it was really cool with Eric because there was a comic book. There's this guy that does these all Marvel, like he does review all Marvel stuff, right? And he gives things away. And one time he announced the winner at the end. It was like a comic book that he was giving away or whatever. And Eric was the one that popped up, and I was like, I know that name. Like, you don't always see that all the time, but it's like, wow, you're like, okay, so people do win.
Biggie Ice said happy early birthday, Umpty.
Happy, thank you.
Okay. Caitlin.
Dang, how did you predict that? This must be rigged.
Caitlin, Nadia, and Jeremy.
All right, so Caitlin was called out, and Caitlin came through 100%. She was a little bit faster because Little Monster had 100% as well. But it looks like Caitlin, just by a nose, photo finish here at the Kentucky Derby. And then Jeremy K rounding out the trifecta. Zach Morris approaching, also getting 100%. Poser 100%. Brandy 100%. Just not as, I guess it depends on the internets or something, but we did okay. Look at us going through.
Oh, look at that! Everybody did really well.
Yeah, top 8, 100%. Looks like James tried to get in a couple of times from there. All right, so Umpty, we're going to go ahead and review the questions, and you're going to go ahead and give us the answers after I have read the possibility of the answers. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, what about Umpty's travels? Umpty traveled to the sands of Tatooine. Umpty traveled to the Philippines and the West Coast. Umpty swam with Sebastian under the sea. Umpty went to Umpty went to the chocolate factory and visited Willy Wonka.
Oh, I
Uh,
want to go there.
so, Umpty, which one did you do?
Traveled to the Philippines and to the West Coast.
All right. How long have you been in the Funko community? Back when HBO launched, January 2020, May 2020, back when Red Dye #2 was banned. How long have you been in the Funko community?
May 2020, I guess
All
is
right.
what it was. I had to go back and look up on my PayPals to see when I started supporting people because I had no idea when I started.
Yeah, I think Umpty's a Patreon to every single person in the community.
Not everybody, a bunch of them.
All right. How many Funkos do you have in your collection? One, just Jar Jar. Wait, I'm supposed to have a collection. 27 pops, 40 or so pops.
40 or so pops.
40 or so pops. All right. What are your top Funko fandoms? Hanna-Barbera, Simpsons, South Park. Hanna-Barbera, Simpsons, South Park. So see, I got somebody on that, Sassy. They picked the South Park.
Yep.
And then anime, Nancy Drew and Scooby-Doo, or Voltron, Smurfs, and Britney Spears.
Well, technically, most of those because they're cartoons, but Hanna-Barbera, Simpsons, and South Park.
All righty. Have you ever been married and have any kids? I have a kid robot. No, no, and no. One Pikachu and one Jigglypuff. My heart is found in a Jar Jar.
No, no, and no.
All right. And let's see here. What is the name of Umpty's website? UmptyBakesFromScratch.com, UmptyDumpty.com, UmptyScratch.net, UmptyScream.net. That's his one he's going to do in Halloween time. So, UmptyScratch.net. All right.
Oh, Big Easy said it was me. Me, jeez.
You'll learn.
Has Umpty lived in Kentucky his whole life? Once lived in an underwater city, Otagunga. Once lived in a yellow submarine. Once lived in Sherwood Forest. And yes, his whole life.
Yes, his whole life.
Now, Otagunga is the city for Jar Jar.
I knew that.
Why did Umpty start a website? He kept getting messages in a fortune cookie. Yoda said, do or do not. There is no try. The ghost of past, present, and future visited Umpty in his sleep or had a hard time with keeping up who was going live.
So I had a hard time keeping up. So
well, I kind of was rooting for the fortune cookies, but Umpty has a mascot, and what is his name? Milky, Jar Jar, Chip, or Chuck. So it looks like a couple of people faltered with the Chip, but his name is Chuck. So
it tells you, if you go to the About on my website, it tells you how all that came about and where his name came from.
All right.
A lot of interesting stuff on UmptyScratch.net.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, the website Umpty, gives you an opportunity. And that's kind of what we're doing, guys, is we're having a little bit of fun just getting to know Umpty. But we also have a game that kind of Umpty put together a little bit. And so we want to see like what you guys think. You guys have heard how we do 2 truths and a lie, right? We did that with Mad Hatter. So we're kind of doing like 2 truths and a lie type scenario with Umpty. So we're going to go ahead and read you a couple of things, and you're going to tell us whether or not it's true or false. And if you get the first person that gets it correct, Sassy, will go on the wheel prize as well. Okay. So like what we'll do is the first one that comes through that you see, if they get it right with And what we'll do is, after each one, do you want to? I don't know. How do you think? Do you think we should just go through them, or just do one question at a time?
We just do one at a time. And
All right. So we're gonna right now, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and play a little game here. Um, this is Umpty's game that we call. All right, so Umpty with a lot of good fandoms, really easy to play that game right there. So the first one right here, and like I said, be paying attention to the chat is, and there obviously will be a little bit of delay. Some people have faster internet, but
Well, put in the private chat what the answer is. That way I can see who got it first on my end.
yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so the first question is Umpty was a member of a local mime trope. All right, TROUPE. How would you pronounce that? So a member of a local mime troupe.
I don't know.
Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations, Anna.
Two truths and a lie. Is that what we're doing, Eric?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like in a sense of like we're gonna give you. It's kind of like true or false, really. I mean, in a sense, but there's a couple of things that maybe I might put different stuff out there. I might mix it up.
Okay, so Austin Pop and Paul was the first to answer, and he couldn't.
He answered first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So put his name on a wheel.
Do you want me to bring the wheel up right now?
No, but I mean, just make sure we keep tabs of like who.
Okay.
Okay. So Umpty's first job, and you know what? Maybe what we'll do on this one, Umpty, is see if they can get it right. We can give it three different options.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this on chat or something before. So
Umpty's first job was catching tarantulas, catching grasshoppers, or catching lightning bugs. So we're looking for the right answer. Catching grasshoppers, catching tarantulas, or catching lightning bugs. That's what is his first job.
Okay, Big Easy.
Oh yeah, Big Easy. So Umpty, you want to? So catching lightning bugs was the correct answer. You want to kind of elaborate on that?
Well, when I was a kid, there was a company in St. Louis, a chemical company that was doing some kind of research on the chemicals in lightning bugs. So they would pay you a penny a piece for every lightning bug you caught, and they had these little cans with some chemical in them, and you put 500 lightning bugs in a can and ship it to them, and then they'd send you $5 plus the shipping back. Now you say, how could you count 500 lightning bugs in a can? The trick is if you put lightning bugs in a refrigerator for about 5 minutes, they all fall asleep and you can count them.
Oh,
so
there you go. See, guys, there's some trivia right there. So if you guys have on the radio, if they give you a trivia question with lightning bugs, that's something you can know. All right, Nadia, thank you so much.
Good night, Nadia.
Take care, my dear.
She said, "Happy early birthday, Umpty." Big hug.
Thank you, Nadia.
Say hello to the fam. All right. Okay, so true. Let's see what this one's going to be. I guess if it's going to be the truth or lie, I guess. Or let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want to spin that one. So Umpty was an ordained minister, and he officiated 4 weddings. True or false? Zach said very enlightening.
Inland. Comic book poser, true. Oxy, false. Zach, false. Big Easy, true. So, comic, Dustin had it first.
Oh yeah. All right.
Poser.
All right. So
CBT,
comic book poser.
there's so many different names to call him. So,
All
was
right.
it true or false?
It was true.
All
I
right.
got ordained off the Universal Life Church on the internet, and I done 4 different weddings for friends of mine.
Now, can you, as an ordained minister, officiate, like, say, in today's COVID situation, like online? Like, can you ordain that way, or does
I'm
that
not
have?
sure. It's been a long time since I've done a wedding. There are a lot of little rules. Like in Kentucky, you can't advertise that you do weddings. Basically, you can't have a wedding chapel that people come to have weddings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of rules, but I ain't never looked at that one as far as COVID.
Yeah, because like,
I'm sure you could.
yeah, because like if Sassy and I were to right now, if Sassy and I were to, and you were ordained, like you would basically be going through the whole thing, right? So it's technically like we're all present. So I mean, it would seem like
Yeah, I
if
don't know
you're
what the catch would be that you may have to be in presence of each other. I don't know.
Just we are in the presence of each other, but don't forget the ring, Eric.
I mean, I got to get a ring pop. Can we get to a local store that's open right now? What flavor do you want? Watermelon?
Yes, that's my favorite.
One of the weddings I did, they kept the ring in a bubblegum machine capsule. When the groomsmen pulled it out, it was in a bubblegum machine capsule, and he had to take it out to give it to the groom.
Oh, so Big Easy says it can't be done online.
Oh, that sucks.
And Geek Brandy says check the DM.
And then Caitlin's pretty sure Miss CAJUN wouldn't have his piece about them. You're right. On it, Jackson.
Okay, so Umpty. Okay, so Umpty was either. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this, Umpty. So Umpty was an extra in a movie, and he was an extra in The Goonies. He was an extra in. Let's see. What else? Wait, let me see. I want to make sure because I wrote that down. Let's see here.
Big Easy said he's also ordained by the Church of New Life.
Oh, really?
I actually have a ministry degree. I'm not ordained, but I do have a ministry degree.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How long does it take to get that?
It took me 4 years because it's a bachelor's, and you have it's a bachelor's in Christian arts with an emphasis on youth ministry.
Okay.
I'm
right.
extra in Deliverance. I think that's the only Kentucky location.
So there was 3 movies that Umpty was a extra in, and one of them was The Kingsman: The Secret Service. He was also an extra in Coal Miner's Daughter, and he was also an extra in A League of Their Own. So out of those 3, which one do you think he was an extra in?
Oh, wow.
She was born a coal miner's daughter.
Is that that's the right answer?
Yep.
Coal Miner's Daughter, Biggie.
No, League of Their Own. League of Their
Oh,
Own.
League of Their Own. Zach.
Zach Bonifer. So League of Their Own with Madonna.
They filmed that at Bossy Field in Evansville, Indiana, which is across from where I live in Henderson. They actually filmed a little bit of it in Henderson too.
Now, how'd that unfold? What scene were you able to be an extra in?
I just went the last day before the last day of shooting, and they picked me, sent me to wardrobe, cut my hair, and I was a soldier sitting in the bleachers next to a girl in a yellow dress in the scene where Gina Davis does the splits and catches the ball. Now, the catch was they waited to film that towards the end because there was a guy from California that came in and dressed up just like Gina Davis and done the actual splits. And then she done them, and then they took a up shot. There wasn't a whole lot of people in the bleachers for that because at that point is when they started getting all the crowds because she did that. So if you look up in the bleachers, you won't be able to see it's me, but you'll see a soldier sitting with a girl in a yellow dress, and that's me. And then I also done a scene leaving the park as a hot dog vendor that got cut. But when I done that scene, I sat right next to Lori Petty. We made our entrance from the same spot.
Oh.
And Janet Jones-Gretzky was there. And the guy that was the coach who had been in some of the horror movies and stuff from Canada was there. So Janet Jones-Gretzky was talking about her husband, Wayne. He had been on David Letterman the night before. She was telling that guy about him being on David Letterman. So it was kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. So, is there, did you get to keep anything from the movie? Like, is there any props or anything that you were able to have, or did they give you? Did you guys?
They gave us a hat, a baseball cap that said League of Their Own on it.
Okay.
But they filmed a little bit of it. The boarding house was filmed in Henderson, in my town. So I went and watched them when they were filming that. And then the fire escape scene was a little fire escape in this old building. So
Well, that's really cool. I mean, and that was a good movie too. So I mean, a lot of buzz probably in that town. Then a lot of people.
Oh yeah. I'm just lucky I got to be an extra because there's a lot of people coming in, but they were looking for new people, I guess, for different looking new people.
Ray said he had an uncle who had a friend who was in the bleachers during the filming of that movie.
Yep.
And then Big Easy wants to know if your name was in the credits.
No, I was just an extra.
Okay.
It was just more for the experience.
Right.
So is it something where it happens so fast? I mean, when you watch it, I mean, you're able to be like, oh, there I am, or is it goes
you
so
can
fast?
stop. It's very fast, but you can stop it and kind of see. I've seen me, and I looked through for the anniversary. They released a lot of unreleased scenes, and I was hoping that scene of me leaving the park was in that one, but it wasn't. I could never find it because I was trying to find that one.
That would have been cool if they would give you something on a DVD or something of your scenes, that you would get to have. That'd be really cool.
But I was I bet you 5 feet from Tom Hanks and Madonna and stuff. They were, when they went filming, they were sitting in those director type chairs sitting right there. And the first day I filmed, nobody was hardly there, so it was kind of neat. The second day was last day. A lot of people showed up, and it was real busy.
Well, according to James says it's false. I think James is a little bit behind.
I have a friend who just recently got into being in films. He actually just posted a picture. He was on set with Sigourney Weaver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now there's in Henderson, something Merrick would probably like is one of the main producer of the Blair Witch Project was from Henderson.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And I followed that movie before it ever got sold. And when it was in, they put out the website before it ever got sold. Then they went to the film fest and sold it. And he done some other stuff too after that. He'd done some TV shows and stuff, but he was a former Army person, and he was a lot of the person who would try to get them stirred up out there and stuff.
Poor James, he's always behind on the chat.
Greg Hale's his name. If you look him up, it'll tell you what he's done.
But definitely, I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, when anytime you get an opportunity to be like, even if it's an extra in a movie, you're around that experience. You know, it's something to take with you. And especially, you know, I mean, it's a movie where there's not just one star in there. There's, you know, a lot of stars in there. So, you know, being that's an experience you keep with you. You know.
Well, one time I lived out in the country, and we seen a limo drive out that way for no reason. And the rumor was it was Vanilla Ice, and he came to town to see Madonna. That was the rumor. No way to prove it being true or not, but there was no room for a limo to be out in that area, so they were just driving around. Somebody said.
Interesting. And James, we're just playing with you. We just don't know if because we're not sure when it came in false. Weren't sure based on the question because it was a multiple choice as an example. So we think that maybe it's the previous question that you're on as a possibility. Which, like I said, some people's internet does get delayed. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Or sometimes you got to refresh. It happens.
Or you walk away for a minute and come back, and it's, you know.
But we love our James. You know,
absolutely.
James. He's a good. He's a when he sings too. He sings as Elvis and over on Kamikaze Karaoke.
Yeah.
So he does really well.
Yeah, he messaged me today just out of the blue just to say, hey, I just wanted to see how y'all are doing and to see if he's having a good day. And I was like, oh, that was very thoughtful of him to take time out to say hello, you know.
Yeah, he messaged me as well. So it's definitely it's one of those things, guys. I mean, and you know, like a Sassy will tell you, in this community, you know, sometimes we always can't be in each other's lives, you know, the live streams or, you know, be able to check things out. But I mean, you always can message people. You can always say, hey, you know, what's up? How's it going? Speaking of which, I do have something I wanted to show off because I've been behind on certain things. But since Caitlin's in the chat, I wanted to show this off because it was really, really cool because I went to go open it the other day. And, you know, she had her auction, the Toys for Tots auction and stuff, when we were able to bid and win something, right? So I wanted to show you what I was able to pick up. Yeah, so, but real quick, while we're doing that, I'll do this next one here. So, did Umpty shake hands with Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, or Gerald Ford? Did he shake hands with Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, or Gerald Ford?
Wow. Yes, it's been months, Mr. Piston. You haven't been around too much lately. Ford, Carter, and then somebody else said Ford.
Carter. Jimmy Carter. When I was a kid, he came to town for re-election campaign. They had a parade, and he jumped out of the car and shook hands, and I happened to be one of the kids sitting on the side when he came.
That's awesome.
And I got peanut dust on my hand.
You got peanut dust on your hands.
Yep.
That's cool. Big Easy's on the roll tonight. That's like his second or third one he got.
I think Big Easy's stalking you. He's on your stuff. He's got it.
He's a fellow Kentuckian, so he probably knew Carter came to Kentucky.
Honestly, he's a fellow Louisianian. He was born in Louisiana. He's just been raised in Kentucky.
Okay.
True story. Fun fact. I think that's why it's Big Easy. Arcade, what's up? I see you.
What's up, Arcade? Anime shows. Okay, the next one.
Oh, Mark Schaefer. Hey.
What's up, Mark? Umpty met a girl who sounded a lot like a character from an anime show, and the anime show was, let's see here, let me go up the list. Let me double check. Uh, okay, so he met a girl who sounded like this particular character from an anime show. Now, the anime show was Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist, or Dragon Ball Z.
LJ said he lived in Kentucky for 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That'd be a good. That's one of the places, I really like to go to. Nashville, Kentucky, North Carolina. Like, there's places like that that I'd like to have as like a little tour.
Poster said DBZ.
Okay, so comic book posers said it first. So that is correct, right? It's DBZ. And the girl that you met, she sounded like who?
Baby Goku and Baby Gohan. She done the voice for them. Her name was Stephanie Nadami. She actually sang with this group that traveled, so I got to see him in concert. I don't know, Sassy may have heard of him, but Vince Vance, he was like the king of Mardi Gras at one time.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I've seen him in concert a few times, and she was one of the girls that sang with him. So she would do the Goku voice, show her voices.
Yeah, comic book poser. I'm surprised it's an anime question. You got it right. He must be going down the list, just going C. When you take the test, it's like, they don't know. They didn't study the night before. You got to be like, okay, I'm just going to go C.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here.
LJ said he loved Kentucky. It's a great place to live. Must be. There's a lot of YouTubers in Kentucky, so it really must be a great place. I'd love to go visit someday for sure. I think you're muted again here.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was looking for something.
That's unusual.
That is. All right.
Poser will get the comic question, probably.
Let's see here.
That or there's nothing better to do. Hey, honey. Born in LA, raised in Kentucky. See?
Okay. So Umpty is friends. He's friends with somebody that was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see. In World Tour of the Teen Ninja Turtles, Connor shows and there's FPL. Oh, okay. I was hoping it was just the one turtle, but he actually played in more than one turtle. So that's fine. We'll just talk about that one. So Umpty, you're friends with somebody from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and his name is Eric Anzalone. He was also the second biker in the Village People.
That's how I met him. They played at our casino, and I met him and several other people from the Village People. Because the first night it rained out, and some of them didn't make it, so they just hung out. And the next day they done the concert. But he was one of the real live action Ninja Turtles in the Christmas movie and on one of the tours. But it was like the real action figure ones from the movie. But he was a Village People he was the longest replacement Village person. He was until they lost the right to use that name, because the guy who was original cop, after the guy died, he got the name, so he started doing his own Village People, and they couldn't tour as Village People, so now they tour as the King of Disco, is who they tour as now. But there was about 3 or 4 of the original people were in it when I seen them, so it was kind of neat. And they were 50, 60-year-old people when they were doing it, so it was.
Oh wow! Okay, so this next one, I don't like. It's kind of hard for me to really like do like a multiple choice or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of go true or false. Um, in regards, so how I'm gonna let me think how I want to word it. Okay, so Umpty was a pen pal of one of the members of the Manson family.
What?
True or false?
Wow. Mark
Alright, so
Schaefer says true.
Mark Schaefer's on it. So right there, so the answer is going to be true. So Umpty, you want to go ahead and elaborate on that?
Tex Watson was one of the people in the Manson family, and he was in prison when I was younger. There was a ministry to write people, and he had his own ministry in prison, and I used to write to him. So, and he has a book. I recommend reading his book. If you look him up online, you can read it, get a PDF copy to read that talks about his side of the story of what really happened. But he's in prison for life. He'll never get out of prison.
Mama J said her uncle knew Charlie.
Oh wow! Comic book poster says Marilyn Manson. Well, that's So, do you have like some of the stuff that you saved? Did you save like some of the from the pen being the pen pal?
I think I have some stuff. I think because
Um.
he had cassette tapes and everything.
Oh wow.
No.
Um. Okay, so true or false? Umpty owns a robot brain.
Big Easy says false.
Okay, so Sharon is going to get it correctly first. It is true. Now, now it's kind of a play on words, right, Umpty? Because it says he owns a robot brain, so they're probably thinking like, like is he like just because like is Umpty the smartest man in the world? Like, he's got that robot brain. Or go ahead and elaborate a little bit more, Umpty.
I like to collect microcomputers, and I own a Jetson TX1, which is it's about the size of a credit card, but I have it on a board. But it's one of the main computers. When it came out, they used it to run robots. It could use vision on it, and it could run motors, and it would make robots work. So, like a lot of the big colleges that done robot teams, and they would build these robots that would track around on lines. They all use that to make the brain work.
So there you have so like a Jetson TX1.
There's
So like
even smaller ones now. The actual computer's underneath that fan and heat sink. The actual computer. That's just
nice.
all the stuff to run it.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right, so that is some interesting, truths or lies, about Umpty, but a lot of it, was pretty truthful. So it was pretty cool to dive into a little bit of history with Umpty.
And you missed one too.
Let's see, which one? Then you want to go ahead and which
Yeah,
one?
I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
When I was about 18, I published my own comic books.
Oh, that one, yes.
Yeah, small press. Actually, Comic Book Poser is probably the only one that owns a copy of this because I sent him one. But my name of my publishing was Vertigo Graphics. And about 3 years later, what happened, DC started their graphic novel line, and it was called Vertigo Graphics. I was already out of comics, so I always wondered if they stole that name. They had seen my comics, and they picked out that name or how it came about. But this is the main one I did. This guy was a underground artist in Washington, D.C. and I wrote him a letter, asked him if he had anything. He sent me this book. I'll publish it. Sent him some copies. Never knew who he was or nothing about it. And that
So
was my main one. A lot of them I never did publish because I ended up doing other stuff. So I had 2 or 3 other pretty good books, but I never did release them.
that's cool. So like a jack of all trades. I mean, you've had some experience. You've had some life. Even just for being in the same town, you know, your whole life, you still had an opportunity to expand in a lot of different directions. You know, and even do some traveling and create things such as like Vertigo. You know, so that's awesome right there. I mean, that's things that you guys didn't know about Umpty. That's what we wanted to do, was kind of give you an opportunity to get to know Umpty. So at this point in time, like, you know, do you guys have any questions for Umpty? Would you like to ask him anything? You know, in regards that we can throw some questions up there. So while you guys are doing that, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. All right, good old Umpty. And once again, guys, you can catch us every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Next week, we're going to have Comic Book Poser is going to be on, so that'll be a lot of fun with that as well. So pop in around the world. All right, so let's see here. All right, so Mama J says, favorite concert you've ever been to?
Probably Garth Brooks. He done 3 opening nights here in Evansville on one of his tours, and nobody could get tickets, and I ended up winning a ticket to that concert. So,
well, see, I'm not surprised, because you do have a tendency to have some pretty good luck with winning things. So to be able to win a concert ticket too for something like that, that's pretty cool. So, and you didn't have to do anything like some kind of contest. Like one time when I won tickets to something, I had to eat dog food at a radio station. Like they were, you know, basically that was one of the things that I ended up having to do. You get to win tickets to go to concerts. So, Comic Book Poser. Umpty, you seem to have damn near everything. What is something you refuse to collect?
That's a pretty good question. I didn't ever collect coins. A lot of my friends had coins. Yeah. I don't know. I have stamps. I have pairs. I have Lego. I don't know. Probably coins. I didn't really get into collecting coins.
Okay. Big Easy says, what is your most prized possession in your collection?
That would be my custom Chuck Pop.
And for those that have not had a chance to see it yet, we would like to show it off again.
That's my Caitlin made me this custom Chuck Pop. And he's getting a custom box made here shortly for him.
Sassy. All right, LJ, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Glad that you were back home. Glad you had a good time. And it was nice to see everything that you posted, and definitely living through the eyes of the Instagram through LJ the Geek. A lot of cool places, a lot of good food. So, all right. So Caitlin, and so speaking of you know, customs and stuff, when you guys did the Toys for Tots, I was able to bid and win, and I actually have a custom.
Night, LJ. See you later.
Good night, LJ. And so we all know Completely Corey who actually
Oh,
he actually designed my first logo for our channel.
oh
So
wow.
yeah, I did really good with that. Completely Corey does some really good things. All right, but so we have a Venom Joker. So he's got Carnage on there. So we got the Joker Carnage.
Wow.
So let's see here. And so it's cool because you got the purple and the green.
Oh.
You know, the colors are popping. So definitely really, really cool. And that's one of the beauties about going to some of these charities that like Caitlin puts on and Brandy. You know, you get an opportunity with some talented people in the community that do some customs and they go up for sale or an opportunity to bid, and plus you're helping the kids out. So Umpty, you know, tell us a little bit about that and your involvement with the Toys for Tots, and you know, obviously a great thing to do to be a part of and help Caitlin with that.
I just set up the web
Okay,
page and
Horizon.
had some auction software where I could learn, kind of taught myself how to make what would make an auction site that would work. So that's how I did that. And Big Dog Dave's going to have some stuff on it for his auction in April.
Okay. Now, so he's going to have it in April. So you're going to do something with the Big Dog Dave in April on that?
Yeah, he's going to have a few things on the auction site for his charity. And I'm also making him a custom, my first custom.
Oh, you're making a custom. What?
I got the rest of my paint comes in tomorrow, I'm thinking, hoping. So I'm going to start working on it. Tomorrow I may talk about it on the live a little bit. If I can find the pop I'm going to customize.
That's what I think. Big Easy is a big Venom fan, I think, right, too?
Carnage, especially.
Oh, okay.
I think Comic Book Poser's a big Venom fan, too.
Yeah.
So is Obi the Kid.
Yeah. But definitely. So I just want to see how dare they expect me to work.
He says he's getting work calls.
All right. So yeah, a lot of people, you know, big on, you know, and what's not like with Venom and Carnage, right? I mean, especially now that they've been in the MCU, as far as the Sony, you know, the whole thing with Spider-Man and all that. So it's definitely good to see that on the screen. The rendition of Venom this time around is so much better than from Spider-Man 3. You know, because when you look at Venom, Venom should be pretty big and bulky and a little bit bigger than Peter Parker and Spider-Man. You know, not you know, just as scrawny or like what Topher Grape was in that movie. So, any other questions that we got coming through here? I just want to see.
Paul said it's 2:13 p.m. there.
2:13 p.m. That's right, because and you know, Aussie Pop and Paul, we have had from Australia. Taco Pops has been on, so we definitely enjoy popping around the world, don't we, Sassy? We've been to Canada, Australia, UK.
Yep.
So you know, it's a lot of fun when we do that. So Umpty, you know, what's on the horizon for you? Like, I mean, now that you're getting your feet wet a little bit, like, you know, the background's looking good, you got the camera working, you know, you're able to not just be a dot. So how does it feel for you? I mean, are you liking it? You want to do a little bit more of it? I know tomorrow you're going to be with Brandy, so you get another, you know, live stream going.
I think I could probably get used to it a little bit, but I got some ideas, but they're still a ways from happening.
Okay. So maybe down the road, maybe doing like your own show or something.
Yeah, I got some pretty neat things. A little bit. I want to do something a little bit different than what everybody else is doing.
Okay. Well, that there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's always good to have being a little bit different. 100%. So um, what we want to do is just kind of like we wanted to have an opportunity tonight to have some fun with Umpty, but at the same time get to know him. And he doesn't get to come on here very often on live streams, and so I wanted him to have an opportunity to not be the dot. And I mean, obviously there's Dottie from League of Their Own, but not to be you know the dot on the screen. Um, so Umpty, let me pull this up here real quick too. Now tomorrow, tell you're gonna be celebrating with Brandy your birthday.
Right?
So what any plans tomorrow for your birthday, like before you go on the live?
No, I done most of that this weekend. So
Okay. Um, any when you talk about birthdays, is there any birthdays that have stuck out for you, like some that have been most memorable, or something that for the most part, like you locked your keys in the car and something like that, or any birthdays that you remember that is like, yeah, this birthday was really, really special, or
well, when I was working tech support and lived down in the county over, I had a couple big birthday parties and all the kids would come. I had a skating party once. I'm hoping I can find a few pictures of that to show tomorrow. If I can find them, I don't know if I'll be able to find them, but
Do you
I
have
used,
that picture of you with the Mardi Gras beads handy near you?
no,
No.
I do have it though, but I don't have it.
okay. So Mr. Crispers wants to start off. he
Look who showed up. It's about over and Christmas shows up.
Yeah, he said he heard you were twerking, so he wants us to start over.
um uh, yeah, let's see, it was Mr. Crispers. He wants that twerking, but I don't know if we can get Umpty to do it again. I mean, the one time is you might have to go back and watch on the rewind. You know what I'm saying? You just um all right, let me do this. So Umpty, my friend, tomorrow is your birthday, and like I said, and I know a lot of people will be wishing you, happy birthday, and having some fun with that, and check you out when you go on Brandy's channel. And so what we wanted to do, Umpty, is we had a couple of people, uh, just a couple, at this point in time, because it was kind of like a last minute thing where I was asking a few people, for, and you know how it is in the community. It's like when we want to do stuff, sometimes the last minute doesn't always work the best. But I'm sure that a lot of people on your official birthday tomorrow will be reaching out to you. But we wanted to put together a little something for you, Humpty, and I wanted to go ahead and show that to you. And because we, like to say happy birthday to you here on our show, because you're going to be with us tonight, so we wanted to officially say, hey, let's get the birthday party starting now. Mr. Christopher is supposed to come up and do the dollar dance. We don't know if he's going to work his way up here or not, but we do have the poll already, Mr. Christopher. All right, so here we go.
To celebrate our friend's birthday, the government announced a month of holidays across the country.
It's my birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Benny. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for being a great friend, and I wish you a fabulous birthday. Bye now.
I don't always do birthday greetings, but when it comes to Umpty Scratch, I make the time. Happy birthday, Umpty, you old softy. Do some videos, would ya? Stay collecting, my friends. Stay collecting.
Hey, happy birthday. I hope you have a really good one because you have done so much for us. You support so many people in this community, and I, for one, cannot thank you. You have a bunch of us personally, and we're all grateful to have met you through this community. Have a good birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Umpty, from Dogtown Road in West Virginia. Hope you're having a great day. Been great getting to know you these last few months. Take care now.
All right, so I just wanted to, give you a pre-birthday celebration. I know a lot of people will have an opportunity tomorrow on your official birthday to wish you happy birthday. So, that's something, being in the community, it has been great to get to know you, but it's even better to call you a friend in the community.
I actually had one that I sent over. I don't know why you didn't get it.
Did it? And let's see here.
Sassy was drinking all weekend, so probably didn't.
No, I actually did one, but I don't know what happened to it. Let's see if I can find it.
Sometimes people will send something to my Two Boys and Their Pops Be Gone, because I had a page where I was selling pops.
Oh, that might be it. Well, I found it, so
Okay.
let's see if I can get it to work.
Hey, just wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for everything you do in the community. You're so loved, and we greatly appreciate you.
Sassy with the red hat, looking good in the red.
She must have been out with the Red Hat Club.
All right. And let's see here. Let's see. All right. But other than that, like I said, it was just one of those things where we just wanted to kind of throw a little something together. I know, like I said, a lot of people tomorrow will, reach out to you. People that are watching on the rewind, that, it is Umpty's birthday tomorrow. And the significance of it being the birthday is, did you not notice? He probably missed it. No. Yeah, what I wanted to say was tomorrow, Sassy, we're in the month of February, which is 2. Tomorrow's the 22nd, and we're in the year 2022, so it's 2/22/22.
Tuesday.
And Tuesday. So that's pretty cool.
TWO Day, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
But February 22nd is the 53rd day of the year, and I'll be 53 years old.
What?
2/2/2/2/2.
That is crazy.
All them weird numbers.
That is crazy.
But definitely, Umpty, it's good to, hopefully, we start seeing a little bit more on some other live streams. It's good to put the face, to the chat and the voice. You've obviously done some voiceovers for us in the past. But definitely I hope that this starts a trend for you, because it is really nice to see you on the screen. You're well appreciated, the things that we appreciate you, like you're well appreciated in this community with everything that you do. And we just want to tell you how much we love you and how amazing you've been to us all. And like I said, thank you so much for being a part of this stream and coming on here and hanging out. And, it means a lot. So you only look in your 30s, Mr. Christopher says,
30 times 2, maybe.
um, but what would you like to do? You still want to hang out a little bit? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, we can hang out a little bit longer.
All right. So Sassy, I was thinking about doing like a duck race or something, or playing a game or something. What do you want to do? You have anything you want to open? You have anything?
No, I opened the little handmade robots a while ago. I have the Batman and the Scooby-Doo. They came damaged, so I decided just to take them out the box. But I also was able to get the Gizmo. And I never realized. I know we've probably talked about it 100 million times, but on the top of these, look how cool that is. So not only do you get the side picture, on the front, but you also get this cool little picture on the top. And then, the back and everything. And then my other one that I got was this. Gotta have a little Oogie in your life, right?
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for the Scooby-Doo mystery machine. That's what I'm waiting for, and all the other Scooby-Doo figures.
So definitely, guys, Handmade by Robots, great company, but even more so, great people that run the company. They will take care of you. If you message them on Instagram, they usually respond really quick. A lot of companies don't do that. They get involved in the community, and as a matter of fact, Mary is going to be teaching how to stitch. Right? Is that how that's going to work?
She's gonna teach us how to knit either a scarf or a kitchen towel.
Okay. And I see, like Mama J is going to be on there. Jenny, Bob, King Bob. I think
Mama Lane, Brandon's
Mama Lane.
Mm-hmm.
So
I told her I would have to stop and pause and rewind a bunch, so I don't really know way I could do something like that.
And then I got Stripe.
Wait, Ghostface doubled in its price already? Jeez. And you talking about the pop, Mark? A straight line is what I'm knitting.
Robert's going to be in a dress. Robert will be in a dress talking about ding dongs.
So I know you got some new ones. Stripe, and what else did you get? Strike.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, Big Easy said he hates to gloat, but he just hit 150. That's not gloating. That's a celebration, my friends. Congratulations on that. You'll be hitting 200 before you know it. 380 for the Ghostface. Wow. Big Easy needs to be in our next swap box. I'll hook him up with the details for the next swap. Yep, Dong. Mama J, I couldn't finish episode 2. Freaked me out. You know what I'm talking about. Mark says that's $380. Eric. Wow.
Yeah, that's why, you know how many times, like when I'm in my whatnot auction, how many people are like, "Oh, put the Ghostface up, put the Ghostface up." Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, it's not happening.
Every auction I have, somebody says, "Do you have a Ghostface?" No.
That's why you don't. You switch the angle of your camera so they don't know you got it, because they'll probably bug you.
Mm-hmm. I have something like that, and I'm getting that one. It's on pre-order from GameStop.
That's the one I'm going to get, a Scooby and a Shaggy.
Yeah.
And all the other new ones when they come out.
So, like I said, the boxing is really cool. Everything set up for it is really, really nice.
And they look really heavy, but once you take them out the box, they're like weigh almost nothing. It's so cool. I imagine you could, if you take them out of the box, you could wipe them down with like a wet wipe or something to keep the dust sitting on it or something. He would look good in a back too. Come to think of it.
All right. Yeah, usually, yeah, Mr. Christopher's is always trying to get it.
No,
But
you weren't the only one that bugs him about it.
I told him what does he want? Does he want, I thought he wants the HR puff and stuff for the Freddy Funko. I put some on the table. What are you doing? You drive me
Time
nuts.
to eat. Time to eat.
I did. I put it on the table, but he's like a cat. I'm telling you, my cat sometimes just is like, he knows like when I'm streaming. He knows when I am streaming. He knows when I'm awake. So he likes to come and mess things up. And he does a good job for goodness sake.
Oh, look.
Simba.
Ruby, Ruby.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Ruby.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, I mean, you can almost make Scooby-Doo like Umpty-Doo, right? Umpty-Doo, I see
Where
you.
are you?
You gotta be on our stream now. All right, so let's let me see if I can pull up something here.
Better start using that duck racer.
All right, so I'm gonna put people's names in the chat here, or that's in the chat. I'm gonna try to pull this up. Log in. I guess I gotta log in.
Here we go!
All right, so Sassy, go ahead, and I'm going to start off with, I see Mr. Christopher's, right? Mama J, I saw in there. Who else? Give me some names.
Big Easy, Aussie Poppin' Paul, Comic Book Poser.
Wait,
Sharon.
hold on.
Oh.
Hold on, my fingers can only go so fast. All right, so Comic Book Poser. Who did you say before Comic Book Poser? Ozzy?
Aussie Poppin' Paul. Sharon. Caitlin. Zach Bonaker. Did you get Big Easy?
We'll just tell Zach that we're putting him in there. We won't actually put him in there.
Mark
Let's see.
Schaefer. If you put Mark Schaefer in, he'll win.
No, that's just your auctions. Okay, who else? So I got Mama J, Big Easy, Comic Book Poser, Ozzy Poppin' Paul, Sharon, Caitlin, Zach, Mark S.
James Bashir.
I know James is here.
Matt Hatter was here. I don't know who else is still in here.
But who's visible now?
We got them all.
Mama J, I'd like to see you type this in so fast. When let's see.
So my fingers can only go so fast. See, even I'm not going to touch that statement.
Only you, Mr. Christopher's. Only you. Okay.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Well, I know there's 17 watching. So, and now Mama J, now be careful, guys, because if your duck wins, Mama J might get mad and just come through and snap the duck's legs.
Yeah.
Mama J actually does pretty good in these races. I've seen her with Fox Crowns, races, and for some reason, out of like 100 people, like Mama J's duck always seems to do pretty decent, at least if not win one.
Yeah. Mr. Piston.
Okay. All right, so do that. Let me go ahead and put this in. All right. All right. So how this is going to work?
Native speaking savage. NTM. Duck legs.
Okay, so we'll put NEN in there. All right.
Team Toby.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Put done.
I'm not in there, and you never said my name. I did say your name.
Who?
Mr. Piston. He says I'm not in there, and you never said my name.
Yep. Mr. Piston, you are added. You were just recently added as the second to last one got added in after James and right before NEM. So let's see here. And let's go ahead and put in a timer. And we're going to go 59 seconds. And
We can't see the screen.
oh, I know.
Yeah, we didn't share yet.
I'm just making sure. I'm trying to set this up. Like, I haven't run a lot of these, like, so I don't do them very much. So I'm still kind of like a newbie with them. So chill, people. I'm not gonna duck out on you.
Say my name. Say my name.
So I got 12 names, right? So as you can see here, so you can see your name. I got Mr. K, Mama J, Big Easy, CBP, Aussie Pawpaw, Sharon, Caitlin, Zach B, Mark S, James B, Mr. Piston, Annie M. All
I don't know if it's still here or not. I haven't seen it in a while.
Well, I got 17 people still watching, so somebody might be, if you're lurking. Let's see here. Now, what I wanted to double check was when I pushed done, right?
Right.
So there. All right. And then so we have the seconds, we have everything. So what I'm looking at is trying to make sure where it says go, right? Like,
yeah, wasn't that up at the top?
You got to hit set first.
Oh,
yeah, hit set.
Yeah, set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you, Umpty. Thank you.
And then
Appreciate it.
see the start above the clear.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
And oh wait, Umpty, how many times do you want to shuffle the characters?
I would say 69, but I know you don't want to go that far, so we'll go 13.
Okay, so let's see, 13. He said 6. How about we do? All right. So here you go, Umpty. 1. Oh wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you said you wanted 69, so we'll give you 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there you go. That's 69 for you. And here we go. Look at now. We got a frog over here. That's CBP. Is that CBP that has a frog, or is it Mr. Piston? Just seeing if any of these stand out with these ducks.
You haven't watched
some
enough.
of them
You haven't watched enough Fox Crown to know all their names. They got names.
Oh well, then break it down, Umpty. Break it down.
I don't remember them all. I don't watch enough. That one's a Buckingham Palace duck.
All right. Any odds, Umpty? Who you think's gonna win here?
There's George Washington probably is going to win. And I
Well,
can't tell which one that is. But
I'm gonna say the pirate.
well, it is President's Day weekend, right?
Right, yeah, George Washington's birthday was the 22nd too. So,
all right. So here we go. And they're off on the outside corner. Caitlin's taking a big lead. Annie M does have the George Washington. Mad Hatter. Big Easy is making it not look so easy. Christopher's just lounging in the back. Mama J's, she's a strawberry.
Oh, okay.
So as they're coming through, we'll see what happens here. Zach B, number 8, is carrying a big lead, but we know that doesn't always stay. Looks like Sharon might make a big run on this. It looks like Sharon, number 6, maybe.
Here comes Annie Hume. I told you.
Yeah. Here comes the George Washington duck.
Yeah, we still got 10 seconds. That's a lot of time.
And here comes Mama J. See, she knows how to do. Oh my God! No. Okay, tell me, Mama J, that you don't have some kind of like voodoo stuff going on with your duck. Like, are they afraid of Mama J that they make her win?
She said she's dead though because she's allergic to strawberries.
Okay, so now let's put up a wheel. Put Mama J up on the wheel. Wait, how many winners were we taking off of the other one?
We've got a lot for tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus Mama J 13 so far.
Well, I want to do the duck races different. So let's we'll have Mama J as number 1 on the duck. Okay. Let's see if we can go. So race again. So we're gonna shuffle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go.
Bernie Sanders duck. Mama J's out to the lead. Polka dotty duck.
We got a lot of different ducks in this one. We got the James. He got that hat on his.
Against the biker duck. Dr. Duck, Caitlin over there winning.
It looks like a taxi, like the hat would be. Is that Bernie Sanders?
The red one's pretty cool. The red duck in the back with the weird hair.
Is this Mr. Piston Wonder Woman or something?
Or is it Woody Woodpecker?
Well, maybe so. Who's gonna take this one?
James.
Oh my God!
James
Don't tell. No! Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay.
It's rigged.
It's got to be rigged. Mama J wins every time.
Even in a different duck outfit. Now, I mean, is Mama J is calling on the duck gods to come out top billing, and okay. Now, if she gets the hat trick here, I mean, come on. If she gets the hat trick, all right. So we got shuffle 1, 2. How many times, Sassy?
2 more.
3, 4. All right. Let's see if Mama J. Any bets Mama J gets the hat trick. Comic Book Poser has the
Donald Trump and
yeah,
Bernie down there too.
Bernie. But Mama J's is Bernie, huh? Mama J's Bernie. All right, here we go.
Hatters. Pepto-Bismol duck.
Man, Mama J gets the hat trick here.
Mama J's way off the board now. She's way back there.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still 30 seconds. I'm telling you, like, that's what I would do is, like, I would just be like, okay, when they do these duck races, I'm like, can I just bet on who's going to win and then get an extra item? If, I would just be like, I'm going to bet Mama J. Here we go, 16 seconds. What's going to happen? What feathers are going to get ruffled here? See, Mama J's right there. She's right there. Oh, no. Oh, Mad Hatter. Looks like Mad Hatter might get the steam.
Number 13, Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter.
The Pepto-Bismol duck.
All right, so Mama J did not get the hat trick on that one there. All right, so we're going to go, let's see, 5. Let's say that was our 3rd race. So we're going to go a total of 5 races. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to shuffle this.
Mama J gets one more. She's going to win one more. kinds of them. Spotty Duck.
Oh, we got a Rudolph. Oh,
Spotty Duck.
Spider-Man duck. All right, Mark. I like that duck. Sharon looks like she's got the Elvis duck. Christopher's, you're a princess. Mr. Christopher's a princess.
Big Easy.
Superman. Sharon's Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
Hey, Mom, look at Mama J's lurking. She's lurking. She's looking to make her move.
Superman's coming up. James may go back to back. He's pretty far ahead.
13's Mama J's lucky number. She said that's Superman, not Elvis.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it looks like Elvis.
All right, Big Easy. Big Easy.
Big Easy, making it. Now, right there, right? Because Rudolph, would you guide my duck slate tonight, right? He's definitely coming through there. All right. So we got Big Easy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, let's go one more. Too many. I want one of the characters. There we go. All right, there you go. And they're off and going. Here we go. Sharon leading out in the red. Mr. Piston with the pink. Mad Hatter. Oh, look, Big Easy coming in as a bear this time. Mama J.
Those
right
are
there.
graduate duck, it looks like.
Paul looks like he's a Yoshi.
Panda bear.
Panda bear.
A panda duck. Mermaid duck. I see him.
Oh, look, Zorro.
Zorro.
Marcus Zorro.
Uh-oh, dear not. Is it Mr. Christopher's?
Uh-oh. Oh, James is a panda.
Oh, wait, here comes. Oh, who's that in the back? Coming up.
Zach B coming up. Poppin' Paul.
Oh, Mark S. Looks like Mark S. Zorro's going to get it. Oh, Zorro's going to get this.
Oh,
yep.
Come on, Mark. Mark.
Zorro's going to get it.
I told you.
You can kind of see the steam developing from there. So definitely Mark. All right. So we got Mad Hatter. We got Mark. We got Big Easy and Mama J twice, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You said we were doing it 5 times.
I know. I lied.
Okay.
I want
to. Got the Bobby duck.
All right. Here we go. All right, and here they go. The ducks are on the outside. They're cracking their way through, guys. Let's see what happens here. Who's going to get top billing today? Which and who will duck out of the race?
Mr. Christopher is Donald Trump now.
Mama J and Mr. Christopher's are they're working together right now. There's something going on. They're working in the back.
Yeah, they're having a meeting.
Yeah. Mr. Piston taking his lead. Caitlin just strolling along a bit. Oh, the comic book poser saying, "Hey guys, check me out."
I'm purple. I'm lavender. What the color is that?
Who's gonna build up that big?
It's coming on. The Bobby duck's on the move.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here it comes. Here comes
Jay's
Mad Hatter
right there
again.
with him. Jay got.
So once again, 13. So number 13, pretty good.
Comic book
That's probably why. That's probably why she wins.
In real life and duck life.
All right, so that was 6, right? Okay, so this will be the last one right here. Very last one.
Picks 13 and it wins a lot, so that's why she always wins.
But it changes your number, right?
No,
your number stays the
same.
Oh, so whatever you were entered in on the number and the thing.
Yep.
No, because I put Mama J second. So so because Mad Hatter was written as number 13. Got it.
Yeah,
all right.
Zach said he's number 8.
I guess it does.
Every time.
All right, well, here we go. Mad Hatter's just he's taking that lead again. Aussie Pop Paul is saying, "Hey, I'm coming through." Zach B is saying, "I'm going to stay right there." James,
the witch.
James might hook it. Let's see here. Comic book poser as Spidey Duck.
Well, Jay's got her broom out.
What is Mr. what is Mr. Christopher's? What duck is that?
Mr. Christopher's
Alien duck or something.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
And Mama Day is trying to cast a spell on this race here right now.
Yeah, look, she's trying to cast a spell on comic book poser. Look, she's coming up. She's coming. She's gonna win.
Here comes Christopher. Here comes Christopher. He's making his room. It's Christopher. All right, Mr. Crispers. Congratulations. All right. So what we'll do? Go ahead and stop that.
Put all the winners on our duck race and pick one winner.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the winners on the duck race, and then whoever wins, generally on Friday, this Friday, guys, you're going to make sure you message me on Instagram that you won. On Friday, I'm going to PayPal you for lunch. So I'm going to buy you lunch. No, not Mr. Christopher's. I'm not like the Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Just something. Probably like. Just let me know what kind of things you like. Maybe it's McDonald's, maybe it's a sandwich, something like that. But we're going to go ahead and pick up lunch for you. And just our way of just saying thank you. And, I'll just PayPal you. If you don't have PayPal, if you have Venmo or something, or let me know. And if you don't want lunch and you want something else, then, you can let me know. I mean, maybe I can send you a electronic Walmart card or a Target card or whatever. It's up to you. Or you can just use, let's just Sassy, let's say it's $10. I'm going to give them $10 for lunch. Okay.
Alrighty.
Mama J takes 3 lunches.
How are you going to determine the winner of that?
The wheel. You're going to put them on a wheel.
Oh, okay.
And since there's, what we're going to do is the second to last winner will win.
So I'm doing that right now.
If you have access to a wheel,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just writing something down. Somebody finally messaged me back about being on the show, so I'm gonna write it down before I forget. All right. All right.
Yeah, Mr. He says, "Am I a damn alien?" But yet the alien won. How you liking that alien now, Alf? All right, James. He says he's gonna fade. I don't know if it means he's tired. He's going to bed.
Night, James.
Or if it was the duck was or if the duck was fading to the back. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe so.
The people that answered the questions, that's going to be Big Easy. That's a different one than Sassy had, right?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's going to be different. What do we want to do with that one, Sassy?
We didn't pick a winner for January, so it'll just all go on a wheel for the end of February, I guess.
Okay. So that'll be next week with Comic Book Poser. So if you won the question rounds, you're going to be added onto the wheel to have an opportunity for that. So
there you go.
All right. So we got Mark S., Mad Hatter, Mr. Crispers, Mama J in there twice, and Mad Hatter's in twice too, huh? All right, so this isn't going to be a big easy, but we could be on the mark, and you could end up with some crispy lunch, You never know. So it's going to be the second to last person that is going to win.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys understand that in the chat. So even if you're the last person standing, it's the second to last that will win.
All right. How many shuffle?
Umpty? Not 69, Umpty.
7. 7 shuffles.
Or you'd have to do 13. Let's see, what could we do the product? I guess 33. So 3 times 11. Man, Umpty, you and your 69s.
7.
Like,
Do it 7.
good night, Caitlin. Appreciate it, Caitlin. Thank you so much.
Hi, Caitlin. Already shuffled 7, so ready to go.
No, so what we're going to do, Comic Book Poser, is when you actually come on, Sassy and I are going to fall asleep. That's one of the things we're going to actually fall asleep on the stream and just have you run it by yourself. But you'll be all right because you can just start a comic book auction. And we're going to go ahead and start this off for 70 cents. Let's go. Do I hear 70, 75, 75, 75, 80, 80, 85, 90. We got $1, $1 in the back corner for $1. You're walking away with a great deal.
You ready?
Let's do it. Now, see, normally if you were gonna go first off, it makes sense, right? Mark has a tendency to win things, right?
Yep.
All right, so Mad Hatter. I like that. I like that. What's that ad right there? The Edge. What is it? Motorola. Oh, Mr. Christopher. I could have sent Mr. Christopher's pizza.
You ready?
I'm ready. So basically,
it's either Mama J or Mad Hatter. Wouldn't it be funny if it had both been Mama J?
Okay, so this will be it's whoever this one lands on is the winner. All right. All right, Johnny Funko. Have a good night, buddy. Mad love. Hey, now I got to tell you, here's a quick story. So when I came in the community. When I came in the community, I was on a wheel. Okay, I was on a wheel. I had 8 spots on the wheel. Mama J had like 2, and she beat me. Like, I was like, how does that happen? Like, you think with 8 spots, like, you're in good, right? It's gonna happen. And Mama J beat me. I was like, oh, so I know the history and the lore of Mama J on wheels. And it's like, you don't go up against Mama J sometimes, it's like, it's been like that in the past. Like, I mean, it's awesome because if you could almost like bet on the person that's going to win, like Cats, or, somebody like you said, Mark S, like if you can sit there and have that, like it's pretty cool. So,
hey, Golden. Night, Johnny.
Hey, what's up, Golden Collectibles? How you doing, bud? How you been?
Next person is the winner. You ready? Mama Jane.
All right, so whoa, what was that? All right, so Mama J. So on Friday, my dear, I will buy you lunch. I know you said you have 3 lunches, so you can have an opportunity to, if you whatever you want to do. I mean, I will PayPal you, and I do have your PayPal. So,
Just send her a bunch of Taco Bell fries. She'll be happy.
oh yeah, they brought those back yet? I don't think they brought them back yet, huh?
I'm sure it won't be long.
So that shows you right there the lore of Mama J when it comes to like giveaways and winning, and like she has her knack, like when she buys her spots, like I don't know, it's just like the giveaway gods, like they have this shrine to Mama J. You know what I mean? So
No,
uh,
you jerks.
yeah, I mean, definitely you can get a lot of you can get 2 boxes at Taco Bell. So technically, I mean, you could still do that. You could buy like 2 $5 boxes, one for you and one for Spectre. But
Nice.
Sharon, we appreciate it. Send pictures of that garden. You want me to buy Umpty lunch instead?
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Well, what do you think about that, Umpty?
Thanks, Mama J.
So, Umpty, on Friday, I will buy you lunch, my friend. If maybe Thursday, possibly too. It depends on one of those days, and then you can go get something good in Kentucky. Go out and I don't know. What are some? Speaking of which, what are some really? Do you have anything you want to show us from Kentucky?
No, I don't really.
No. What are some good eateries? Some good places that you would, if we came to visit, where would you want to take us to go eat?
I would probably take you to this local place called Hometown Roots. Probably for some barbecue mutton that you can only get in this area. They don't. Well, I grew up eating it all the time, and you get out of these 3 counties in this area, and you can't find mutton, barbecue mutton. I thought it was part of barbecue, but it's very limited to the area they sell it. Because we used to have a big. They said it was because we used to have a big hosiery mill where they made socks and stuff. So they had a lot of sheep coming in and to get the wool and stuff, and they had to do something with them, so they cooked barbecue them.
Oh, Papa and Paul said the other day that he has mutton where he's at.
Yeah. You go any other state or anything around here, you won't find it. It's kind of weird.
So now, you're located in Lewis County, right?
No, I'm in Henderson County.
Henderson County. Okay.
I'm in Henderson, Kentucky, in Henderson County.
All right.
I don't live that far from Henderson, Louisiana.
For some reason, I thought Harris. For some reason, I don't know.
I live on Harris Drive. That's where.
Oh, that's where I got that. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's why I said from Harris. That's why. Okay. All right. Henderson.
Right on the river. It's on the Ohio River.
All right.
The river's probably a mile or less from my house.
And you know what's funny? Henderson here, there's water. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Oh, the Horseman is going to be on Below Average Game Dad's channel tomorrow. The 4 Horsemen.
Okay, below average gaming dads. All right.
Yes.
So
Blues Legend. I'm looking up something for you real quick.
I know Blues Legend WC Handy. There's a painter, John James Audubon.
Yeah, the Audubon. He painted all the wildlife. We have probably the best Audubon museum in the world. They have a lot of neat stuff in there. And we're also, our river port is a stop for many of the river boats that travel down. The Delta Queen used to stop here a lot.
So it has the world's largest collection of Audubon memorabilia, one of the most extensive collections of his work. There's a walking tour set in a landscape area where visitors can see the wildlife, like you said. Um, so now, what about the area that's like a wetland area? There's something that says the sloths.
Yeah, there's called the sloughs. That's now there's another wet, swampy area they have next to the museum now. The swamps, a lot of I've never really been down there. It's a little ways out, but a lot of the geese and stuff will come through there and stuff when they migrate.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a video for you in private chat. The link.
Paul says he has a 50 soda opening this Saturday, so hopefully he'll pull a few chases.
Oh yeah.
50 sodas. You should get some chases.
Wow, 50 of them. What are your main ones out of the 50? Like, is it like 10 sets of this 5 or like a? Let's see. All right, so Umpty has sent this over.
It's an older video, but that's actually one of the river boats leaving our riverfront.
What song are they singing?
Kentucky Home. See this one. This one they play before the Kentucky Derby. They'll come in 2 or 3 times during the summer. 2 or 3 of them will come in to the river for the morning. All the people get off and explore downtown.
Yeah.
A lot of them are gone. There's some newer ones now that come in. I don't think this one's around anymore. That bridge, that's the railroad bridge. The trains go across. There's a park next to the fair. That's where the Blues Fest is, right on the river. That was the site of John St. Ottoman's grist mill when he lived in Henderson. So they call it Ottoman Mill Park. That's pretty neat. You don't get to see something like that very often. That was the American Queen. I don't think it's around anymore. They used this was a trade route back in the older days, and they used to ride flatboats down the river to New Orleans to trade. And we used to have back when I was a kid, they had what they call flatboat days, and they had races. I think we lost Eric. It's a loud organ. You can still hear it. I think Eric left his ass.
It keeps saying his device isn't connected.
Cat must have unplugged his. Can you control it now?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I hope so.
Yeah, it's on my stream, so I mean he shared it, but there he is.
There he is. The cat done unplugged him.
I had to run to the bathroom.
It completely undid it. It completely turned you off, though. It said the device wasn't connected.
I know. I was trying to like just do the avatar, but for some reason, like it was because I put stop cam, and I don't know. I know why. Because I put stop cam down below and not here.
There you did it again.
Okay, so that's what it was. I did it from the dots, and instead of just going down here, going like that.
Oh yeah.
What happened to Humpty?
Yeah, Elvis one for sure.
Ooh, Elvis Humpty.
The Humpty dance is your chance.
So Humpty, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know again, those that are watching on the rewind, those that are in the chat, what's going on with your website, like what they can get going for stickers or what you have in the works for that's advertised in regards to your stickers.
There's a monthly giveaway that you can sign up, figure out how to win, and then there's stickers you can get. It's $3. It's going to be a limited edition. The only way you can get it's there, and everybody who buys one will be entered to win 100 of their own custom stickers. And it tells you how to do it on the website.
And each $3 you spend, you get an extra entry, right?
Right, yeah, you get it. Any sticker you buy, it's $3 a sticker.
And you get an extra entry each one, right?
Right, yeah. Every sticker you buy gets you an entry. There's 100 of them going to be.
So that's all past stickers. Any sticker that you have advertised, you can buy, right?
No, it's just that one little sticker.
Okay.
And it's a mystery sticker. Now I'm working on some other sets that are going to be done the same way, but you'll know what they are.
So now let's talk real quick about where you came up with the idea with Chuck. As far as like, because it's a pretty cool logo. It's obviously something that people can, attach to. A smiley face. He's got a lot of different stuff that you've done with him. So where did that come about?
Well, when I had Umpty Scratch, I had a logo which you've seen. It's most of the time it's my. See, I think it's the one I used for my. name. Let me see if I can find it. And basically, Chuck, I had Mr. Collected who drew the logo. He helped me redo that logo so I could print stickers from it, and I told him to make it into a form, give it a body. So he did it.
And if I'm not mistaken, is Mr. Collectic also going to be on Pop In Around the World at some point?
Yes.
It's that logo. It's the main logo. I had that logo from 2002. And I used to collect smiley faces at work, and I had a lot of smiley face stickers. And I just found that logo and used it for my logo. And that's kind of how he came. And then Mr. Collected made him into the full body figure.
Very cool. So, Auntie, what when you were growing up with the Hanna-Barbera, like, I mean, what was, like, what is your go-to when you were little, like the one that you really, really loved the most? Has that changed over the years? For the most part, Hanna-Barbera has been in our childhood, 100%. Like, I love Muttley. Obviously you got Yogi Bear and Scooby Doo, and a great family to be part of. But what is it about Hanna-Barbera and growing up with the cartoons for you? What does it, bring back for you?
Well, I remember watching Scooby as a kid. Now, what the big thing is, my aunt, she gave me the nickname Benny Boo from Boo Bear, and that was kind of one thing that sticks in mind.
Well, you also have Benny from Top Cat.
Yeah, I have that. I actually have. Where is he? Somewhere over here.
Top Cat TC. And Sassy, what is your fascination with
the chase? Benny the Baller.
Oh, Benny the Baller. Go ahead. One more time, show him.
That's Benny the Baller. That's one I like just because of his name, obviously.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, very cool.
That one I got his AOK from the Root Crew.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Like I mean, there's so many great cartoons, back in the days. Like, I remember watching, like Pink Panther, and and you look at Jabberjaw, and how some of them are in. Like, I think it'd be cool to have Pink Panther as a soda.
Yeah, that would be a cool one.
And they already have they have Prince John from, Robin Hood, who you can have that similarity, with the mold.
Oh,
See,
well,
I remember
they could use a Chester Cheetah mold.
Oh, Chester, yeah. Chester
I
Cheetah.
remember some crazy cartoons that you remember Clue Club. It was kind of like Scooby Doo. I don't know. I don't remember how many seasons it had. And there was one, Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. That was, I'm not sure. I think that was Hanna-Barbera, maybe not. But that was an old one I remember.
And they had Snagglepuss.
And Popeye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Popeye is it's a good looking soda. The common, definitely a good looking soda. But when you look at cartoons, and it's funny, like, how now today, we look back at our childhood, and those are the things that we do love to collect. For you, Sassy, what's one of the pops that you would like to acquire, in your collection that you haven't quite got yet, that brings back that childhood?
Oh, definitely Scooby Doo. I am actually able to acquire the original 5 Scooby Doo pops. I haven't quite got all the money put aside yet for it, but someone's holding the 5 original Scooby Doo pops for me at a discount, so they're giving me a good deal.
Nice.
So hopefully having those in a couple of weeks.
All right. And for you, Umpty, is there a pop out there that you would want to go after, or if you had an opportunity? I know there's some of the higher priced ones, but I mean, like, is there something next on your list that you're going to try to acquire?
Well, I want a Boo Bear pop, which there's that only the There's only that one. I was hoping they would come out with the flock version so I could get one, but I may get the other one. And I also want a show I remember watching as a kid is Super Friends, and I want the Wonder Twin Part 2, 3 piece set. Those are the two I'm working on getting.
The Wonder Twins, do they have pops?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a 2-pack. Well, technically a 3-pack
okay.
because it has the Gleek in it too.
That's right. I remember that now. And actually, I remember that 3-pack was on $7 a pop at one point. I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
It was on $7 a pop. So I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Now, did you get the sodas, the Wonder Twin
yeah.
sodas?
Yeah. I got the sodas. I got one from Mama J, and I remember who I got the other one from.
Me.
Yeah, it was Sassy. I got the other one from Sassy. That's who it was. I got both of those. Just the comments, which is all I wanted, because it makes me think of wrong way. But I got both of those. That was ones I definitely wanted.
Oh, that's the pop that I want. The not yes, Muttley I'm missing, and then I want the Captain Caveman.
Yeah,
okay, I will fight you. I will fight you for Muttley. All right, and Muttley is one of mine too. So I'm gonna have to box you for it. Muttley. Did you get the? I want the Muttley Chase soda too.
I had it, but I think I threw it in a mystery box once upon a time. But I have
really?
the 2-pack of Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Yeah.
The vinyl, love it. But yeah, I want Muttley. He's kind of expensive though.
Yeah, I like it.
But I have all the other ones.
Jabber Jaws. I want Jabber Jaws and Captain Caveman.
Mm.
Captain Caveman.
That's right.
Or what about Josie and the Pussycats?
Yeah, I got all those. I'll try to get all the digital recordings of them, and I have a lot of the series, but some of them I haven't found yet.
Well, also, Umpty, before I forget, I did put together. I had a birthday card for you. I couldn't mail it in time for your birthday tomorrow, so I figured I would give it to you now. But so I got you this cheesy birthday card, Umpty.
Okay, got Jar Jar on it.
Got Jar Jar. And like I said, I know you do like Jar Jar, but I know you're also a Jigglypuff. So we wanted to present you with a Jigglypuff birthday cake. 100%. So definitely from there. Now they do have. I was able to find this. I'll show you here in a second.
I'm planning on getting the new Jar Jar Binks pop, the GameStop exclusive.
Yes, I'm hoping they go on clearance so I can get about 5 or 6 of them for cheap.
Well, what's the one that I'm giving you from when I get that in from the
Jar Jar? That's it.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm waiting on Kraken Collectibles. They won't ship out. When I won $200 gift card from them, they won't ship out all the product until it's all there. So there's still some we're waiting on.
But I'm going to get some more Jar Jar so I can make some custom pops of Jar Jar.
Now, what is your fascination with Jar Jar?
I just liked him. I thought he was different. He was always wanted. I remember. I don't really know why, but.
Now, the actor said that he would never play the role of Jar Jar again. Like he would never, no matter how much they asked or whatever, he wouldn't do it.
Right.
Now I don't know if they would try to revisit that, but that's a cool right there, Jar Jar.
Looks like Slapping Pops is a fan.
Star Wars sodas, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Dick Dastardly to the Secret World.
Yep, that one's cool too.
The only one I'm missing on the back is the Muttley. I have all the other ones.
Now, the Secret Scroll, they have Rocco too, right? Or is Rocco the name of the Secret Scroll?
Is Rocco from Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle, or no?
No. Rocco is this part of Secret Scroll.
Oh, I have no clue. Yeah, no Muttley.
Now, if you had an opportunity, Umpty, to group your Hanna-Barbera into a big, let's say they brought everything back today, and they were to have like some kind of a crossover comic book style or movie style, which three of the fandoms would you like to see together that you think would make a good animated cartoon series?
I don't know. That would be kind of hard because
I mean, could you have Scooby Doo meet up with Yogi Bear?
there may be something like that out already, a movie or something. I don't remember. I know they done a lot of those crossovers.
I know they have like the Laugh Olympics, and they have like, a lot of the characters that compete and stuff. But like, and usually with Scooby Doo, like Scooby Doo meets Batman and Harlem Globetrotters and stuff like that. But I mean, you could obviously, make a case for Yogi Bear because it's in the woods, right? I mean, so if Scooby Doo was traveling and went through Jellystone, and happened to something was going on there with a case to be solved or something, but so it's a possibility
Well, there's supposed to be a new series coming out if it ain't already out.
for Scooby Doo.
No, for Hanna-Barbera, Jellystone.
Oh, okay.
On HBO, I think it was. I'm not sure. But they were supposed to be working on a new series based on some of them characters called Jellystone.
Nice. Well, if we had an opportunity tonight to present you, Umpty, with a T-shirt, we would have to give you the legendary tee because, like I said, in the community, you do so many wonderful things. We're proud to call you a friend, and we're glad that the support that you give to everybody. It really is. It means a lot. So I would present the legendary tee, for Umpty. And I would wear it proud around there, knowing that Umpty definitely tonight is getting jiggly with us, on Pop In Around the World. And definitely, we just want to say, thank you, everybody that's watching on the rewind. If you're watching tonight, Sassy's real close to her watch hours, right, Sassy?
Yeah, I'm under 400 now. I'm at like 380 something.
So Sassy's pretty much right there. Definitely, guys, you want to tomorrow, check out Brandy Geeks Meets Eats. Is once again going to be with Umpty. They're going to be doing something celebrating his birthday, so you can give him an official happy birthday tomorrow, as well. And yeah, we appreciate you guys being here tonight. We have a lot of fun. Next week's gonna be a lot of fun too with Comic Book Poser. So
Yeah.
we keep getting the guests. The guests keep just growing each week, and it's getting to be a lot of fun. Doing this, putting stuff together, because it's like when Sassy says I got this person coming on and this person coming on, I'm like, wow, okay, we got to get to work and do this and do that and figure out what we're going to do.
I added 2 people to the schedule tonight
Oh,
while we were live.
Well, there, see, Sassy's right at it working, keeping us running. And if you guys haven't known, Sassy and I have done this show since January of last year. And so 2021 is when we made our debut. And so we have been doing this show, and we have been constantly pretty much booked up, right, Sass? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
a couple of things here and there, but like I said, you got Pop In Around the World, always catch us on Mondays, guys. And like I said, with Sassy, make sure you guys give her some love for her watch hours. Maybe watch one of her older videos, that definitely let that run. Check it out, some of the older stuff. I know she did a live one time when Mr. Cajun was cooking.
I have a playlist. They can go and look at their playlist. Click on their playlist, do play, and it'll just play them all.
Yeah. And like I said, you always, want to make sure you can keep up with the Cajuns, because Sassy and Mr. Cajun.
I love that.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun when you can put things together and you can use them, all the time. I like being able to find things we can use quite a bit. And once again, like Umpty, amazing man in the community, amazing man, period. We definitely salute you. So hopefully Umpty will be making some videos soon, and we'll see him on some more live streams. So. So Umpty Scratch, you can definitely check him out. And and then for myself, guys, if you have not known, I do have a channel, Two Boys and Their Pops. If you're watching on the rewind, Sassy and I alternate as the best we can now, because we're trying to also get Sassy an opportunity to, get into her 1K monetization. So myself, Logan, and Jacob. And we are on the road to 2K. We're approaching 1,800 actually. So that's one of the things we're getting closer to 1,800. So that's another milestone, another great time to put together something. So, but yeah, just let them run, hit them, get up in the morning, play them while you're putting stuff together. And go from there. So, all right. So we are it's a 3-hour mark. So we got some, we love you. So we're going to hit the 3-hour mark. We appreciate you guys being here and hanging out and coming to spend some time with Umpty. So Umpty, anything you want to let everybody know, heading on the way out, anything that you want to throw their way? All right, we couldn't have said it better myself. Yes, hope tomorrow finds you loving life, loving you, and always remember, we're never promised tomorrow. So love the ones you have today. Hold them tight.
And if you can't, at least get a message.
Yeah, and thank you for all our super chatters that we do get. We do say that you guys do rock. All right, and if you're in the chat, if you have an opportunity, I know there's 6 of you guys. If you can give us a screenshot, the first time Umpty's on Pop In around the world. Hasn't been on very many live streams. I know he's been on with Brandy, but we're going to take this as a good opportunity. So the man, Umpty, so give us a screenshot, everybody. James, somebody, Ozzy. All right.
Goodbye.
we're gonna head out, and so we're wave goodbye, Umpty.
Bye. Thank y'all for coming tonight.
We love you all. We love you,
Right.
you, and you, and this you back there. We love you as well.